Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. We're going to have a damn good time taking our revenge. We're only 3 hours into Grand Arena, and surprisingly enough, both of our opponents have attacked, which is wild to me. Like, absolutely wild. And so it's going to be an interesting time taking back the, the dominance that we're supposed to assert with our first attack. So, it's going to be a good time. This guy looks like he maybe gave one try and lost. Yeah, 3 tries and lost. Oof. Oh, BT and tripping people up. That's rough, dude. That's rough. So it looks like we shouldn't have too hard of a battle, hopefully. We got, gear 12. Nothing too crazy there. See what he's hiding on his back wall, but honestly, this should be none too shabby. Apple E, welcome. Can we get a member to give us a General Kenobi for Apple E? Hey, Storm, welcome. Reckless, good to see you. And Black Knight, welcome, my friend. As much as I love Arnold, I'm here now. I appreciate the support, Black Knight. Oh yeah, we are going to kick some booty. Okay, before we go all in on him, I'm thinking we do Imperial Troopers here and just kind of call it a day there. Let's double check speeds because these guys can get a little out of hand, but we are in Carbonite 2 still, so I'm guessing mods are not really something anyone's working on whatsoever. Yeah, 176. So 176 plus 32, 40. 176 plus 40 is not going to be enough. I can still Imperial Trooper this. Sweet. It's driving me nuts that we haven't reliced this guy. Like, the Chirotechs are slow going. It's annoying. How do you do this Galactic Challenge? I have no idea. I literally sat down in front of my computer, started booting up that Galactic Challenge, and I tried it like 3 times, and I was like, I hate this. I really don't want to do this Galactic Challenge one bit. I'm going to try and shoot for 2 Omicrons and call it a day on my main account. Free-to-play account, just make sure I get my Omicron and be happy. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. I need a... I did that yesterday, too, or 2 days ago, whenever our last stream was. I did that the other day as well. Thank you. Soon enough, we should have a couple more characters up to gear 12. We have finally some more Raid 1 currency into the roster just now, right before we started streaming. So Raid 1's gonna help us push our characters just a little bit farther. So hey, next Reaver, welcome. It's a little late for you, dude, but welcome regardless. Okay, let's get these guys a song and let's absolutely demolish these guys. Okay, now that we kind of have things worked out, there we go. Okay. Let's not rage already. We still won our main account last time. The guy actually didn't end up showing up, which was a little sad, honestly. Oh my gosh, the dodge. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's push some turn meter. Thank you. Holy crap, that dodge.
You have something I want.
Okay, sick. Hey, Sirens, welcome. It's good to see you, my friend. Okay, first battle done. We've already taken the lead. I don't even know if he has anything left. The fact that it took him 3 battles on this team. And he left it preloaded. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, in the back here we got, garbage. Absolute flaming garbage. If he was Relict, I'd be more comfortable throwing him in as a solo. But for now, I think we'll just do this and call it a day. You have something I want. One of my favorite things in Mandalorian is that that is my favorite episode of Mandalorian, period, is that episode of Mandalorian. And that sequence, I love the dichotomy of what he says and what Moff Gideon said in the first season. It just so freaking cool. Are we gonna get another turn before these guys? How many more turns are we getting? Okay, let's just hit him. And hit him. Okay, and now we should be able to finish Baba. Okay. Now time for the top wall, and I know, guys, this is going to be a rough battle.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, let's see. Okay, first one to say it in chat is the one that gets Savage's wife. My wife is yours. Hey, Wep, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here at the Beaver Dam. Looks like Reckless is getting Savage's wife. Just don't tell your wife that you got her. The gear 12, so I'm not really worried. But, like, just in case, we're gonna still go for CLS first.
You were done well, Savage. I foresee.
Gosh, that was hard.
Great things together.
On your way home, very nice, Wep. Well, stay safe out there. Don't be focusing on the screen. Just listen. Listen to the sultry sound of my voice.
Be a powerful warrior. You must strengthen your connection.
Almost killed your phone. How'd you manage that, Apple E?
Your anchor is your strength.
Also, weird little thing that helps a ton in this fleet. I just got this ability finished, which means all of the Geonosians are going to have plus 30% offense, which is going to be super, super nice for our fleets. So, we did get some upgrades in. You started a free-to-play account? Yeah, Quentin Bernard, we've had this free-to-play account for a while now. Like, it's been a good amount of time. So this free-to-play account is going to be just what the members want. And so I need to do a poll here pretty soon as to, excuse me, where they want me to go next, just overall. But yeah, this account is meant to be, you know, oh, you know, where do you guys want me to go? Hence the reason that I'm farming Afra right now.
We need one singular vision.
Just
Brother,
murder him.
let us share our strength. No need for dominance between us.
Who do I think the next conquest unit is going to be? I think it's going to be a ship of some type. I'm actually kind of hoping for a Saj Ventress's ship. That's kind of my going theory, is that if we're going to get Trench's capital ship, that we might end up with something like that. So that's kind of my hope right now. Yeah, we're almost done farming the shards up to get Afra, and then it's just going to be a matter of Chirotex for the most part. That's going to be the hardest part, is Chirotex. Well, 841 as our overall score for this account. So honestly, not bad. Like, you know, I don't know if he can do anything about that now that he's dropped a couple battles. The fact that we first tried all of our battles, I think it's impossible for him to do anything. Gonna move my glass a bit further away. Oh no. But yeah, so for this account, let's pause our music. Throw on that music. So yeah, for this account, we're pushing towards Afra. So we almost have Darth Vader to Relic as a 5th member for the team. We have Executor on kind of the back burner, but we're probably looking for one more farm before we hit Executor, just for the simple reason that the ships are going to take us a while. So we're working on IG-88 as well to be our 4th member to the Afra team, just because it's a requirement for Executor as well and works out fairly well. BT and Trip are almost 7-star, and they are both gear 11, almost gear 12. And then unfortunately Hondo Onaka is kind of sitting here doing nothing at the moment, and same with Sonastaros. They're both kind of, you know, sitting on the wayside while we work on BT and Trip. But we're going for Afra. We'll see where we go from here. Okay, let's jump into our other account. Yeah, I don't think there's any way he can recover that from that. I think we just won that free-to-play Grand Arena. So, free-to-play Grand Arena done. Time to go into the main account Grand Arena, where our opponent has full cleared us. And it looks like he dropped one battle. I'm curious if it's Gungans. It's not Gungans. Is it Fleets, or is it some stupid battle somewhere? I'm impressed that he full cleared that back wall. That back wall is a menace to society. Executor. Okay, so we basically have to full clear with no drop battles. You guys ready for that? Oh gosh. Love Kyber 2. Love Kyber 2 so much. Okay, so he doesn't have a great cron on Zori, so this can be basically taken out by any normal Zori counter. If only I had a Gear 12 Marin right now. That'd make my life so much easier. Right here, this is going to be a problem. Ooh, a Padme cron. This is our first Padme cron. I don't even know what this thing does. Whenever Galactic Republic ally with protection up assists, so whenever she uses her last ability, inflict protection disruption on whoever they assist on. Okay. And while Galactic Republic allies have protection up, they have 50% accuracy, counter chance, critical damage, and they ignore taunt. Whenever Galactic Republic ally with courage or protection up uses an ability, if there are no enemies with provoke, a random enemy is inflicted with provoke for 1 turn. Whenever another Galactic Republic ally recovers health protection, battery recovers double that amount. Whenever an enemy target on Galactic Legend. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Hey Zarevan, welcome. A level 1 Datacron? I didn't even see the level 1 Datacron. I'm so stressed. I'm 1 battle away from Erodium 1, which means Kyber at the end of the season. Heck yeah, Quentin. It may feel bad once you get to Kyber, but those rewards are so juicy. Hey, it gives a plus 4% offense. It does something. Zarevan, welcome. Can we get a member to get us a General Kenobi for Zarevan here? Plot twist is that my account is 7 months old, Lightspeed bundle account. Yeah, dude, the Kyber squish is wild. It's caused so many people to get to Kyber so fast. It's super weird. Leia R2 Drogon level 6 ability block should work. For what? I don't have a Leia. So we're gonna have to use our 2 powerhouse teams up here, most likely. I can't imagine this guy could full clear me without, like, taking all of his GLs on offense, honestly. Why? No! No! Why? Oh, hey, Cube Labs, welcome, my friend. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes my life easier, so I'm happy with that. It's just, seeing like that just makes me sad. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to kill Padme. That's gonna be definitely overkill. Am I feeling Bane for this fight, or am I feeling Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? Because whichever one we don't use, we're using the Padme Cron. HK hold incoming. Let's just use both of them and just call it a day. No. Asteroid Mech's weakness. This isn't worth it. Astro to crumble under the pressure. Oh gosh. Okay, so that one we can't do anything like bounty hunters. We're actually gonna have to take something against that. What I'm thinking for this team, oh, I don't know if it'll do enough is the problem. I'm thinking of Jedi Knight Revan, but I don't think it'll do enough to kill Savage off. Wampa there. That's an easy Wampa battle. Oh yeah, it's time for some revenge, dude. This guy full cleared me. How dare he? Bane would be better against Rey. I mean, you're right. The problem is I just don't know if how well this is gonna do against a team. You know, F it. Yeah, we'll just take SLKR against this and call it a day, just so we don't have to worry about it. Because I really don't want to figure out a counter to this. There's not going to be any data because this is the first week with it on the field. So let's just equip our SLK Archon and just absolutely demolish this team. Let's throw our song in here. Get hyped for the main account, dude. The last day of the Republic. I'm at the point where I have like almost too many songs when it comes to songs that start with the letter T. Okay.
Regional governors now have direct control over their territories. Fear will keep the local systems in line.
Yeah, there we
Fear
go.
of this battle station.
Any attack made by the
Just
rebels
kill her
against
off.
this station would be a useless gesture. This station is now the ultimate.
That's a lot of damage to negate. Jeez. There we go. Okay. I was sweating bullets during that one, dude. Holy crap.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways.
Okay, so Bane here. Not Sidious. That was almost bad. Where is he? You. Okay, 32% health. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is gonna work. His song will be under... Okay, thank you for your service, Hux. I appreciate your speech, but we gotta get this guy's song in here. Hope no Reva in the back wall. True. I mean, we still have a Sith Eternal. I think we could probably get through a Reva in 3v3 with a Sith Eternal. Is that really the first time we've gotten Rey below 50%? Jeez. They are not focusing down him like at all. Let's take 17% from you. Okay. Let's take 17% from you this time. 17% from you again. Okay. Big hit. Okay, perfect. It's a little scary there for a second, honestly. Like, I was a little worried about Bane there for just a second. Okay, Ben is now permanently not coming back. Perfect. Using Marauder with Bane, why are you copying me? It's just what I have left in my account, dude. Hey, Sergeant Cooker, welcome, welcome. Is it crazy me? I bought almost 75 Star Wars books from going to 2 different McKay stores. That's wild, dude. Are we talking like comics or like full books? Like, holy shiz. That's wild, dude. Gets... Very nice, Jolly Wizard. I'm jealous. I wish I had that many Star Wars books. It doesn't change, Alex RG. Gain percentage of max health equals to this unit's siphon. It's the max health is based off of his own health and not off of the GL's health. So it'll only, like, if he has a 25 siphon, he'll... Oh, that's loud. Get out of here. He'll go up by 25% regardless of who you hit him with. And if you do it against Galactic Legend, it doesn't actually remove that much health. And so you're not really getting anything for siphoning from a GL. It's the same type of mechanic as Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. The New Jedi Order and Legacy of the Force, nice. There's a lot of old canon series that I've always wanted to read, but I've never gotten around to. I literally just opened a Coke right before stream, and I completely forgot about it. Okay. I don't know what to take against this Savage team, if I'm going to be honest. That... Savage. C is such... that is such an expensive counter when there might be something bad on the back wall. Who was the third guy? You guys remember? Trooper. Okay, so Treo wins. That's so expensive. That's so expensive. Gas wins, but we're using gas against... oh, we already had Talon. It was the Sith Trooper. The Lobster. $36. Oh, heck yeah. Like, that cheap. That's awesome. Yeah, this is going to be a 30% win rate because you're going to be stuck by the fact that you have to hit Savage and you can't hit Talon because she's under stealth. So, that makes sense. Not really a whole lot of good teams, gonna be honest, for this. Like gas, we're gonna use somewhere else. Basically, it's use an insta-kill because Savage is annoying. Oh, there we go. I'd be willing to use that because that's not wasting a Traya. Because using Traya and Savage seems like such a waste. That would also be something I'd be 100% down to drop. Yeah, first try. Multi-shot leads. Okay. Yeah, I think... Let's see. Maul, Darth Revan, or Traya. I think... Hey, Lamy. Welcome, welcome. Tamoy, good to see you. Okay. So we got a couple options that I think are viable at this point then. Like, I think that doing something like... this, I think, is definitely something I can afford. Like, we don't use Maul except for, like, cleanups of GLs, and we still have quite a bit laying around. So I think this is, hey, Sovereign Winter, welcome, welcome. Of course I want a Wonga, dude. Do want a Wonga. I would certainly like to. Sorry, that was a really stupid word association. Yeah. I think this is what we're going to go with, and I think that'll be enough to call it a day. I'm hoping to get this Gar Saxon to Relic 7 before next lock-in, but we'll see if we can get there. Riding my e-scooter and a guy got in the rest. A guy got in the rest. I switched out the way and I had a giant gash needing 4 band-aids. Jeez, Lamy. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I don't fully understand what you mean, but I'm guessing someone like swerved into where you were going on the side of the road. Do you have offense percentage instead of armor penetration? Are neither of these, are these all special damage? No, physical damage. Physical damage will still work with armor penetration. Oh, it's true damage. Excuse me. It's all true damage, that's right. And so armor penetration is literally going to do 0. Let's see if we can find at least a little bit of offense. I'm not going to have anything with crazy high offense. We'll sort by offense. Oh, in the middle of the road. Okay, okay. Hey, Beaver. Got my first and probably last for a while. Kyber full clear. Congratulations, Madness. That's huge. Opponent took both his GLs on offense and not a single one of his scary things. He brought Darth Revan left JKR on defense. Oof. Congratulations, dude. That's huge. Also, Soleil, welcome, welcome, my friend. It is good to see you here in the Beaver Dam. There we go. Is the 2 Empire Troopers the preferred Maul 3v3 team, or what are the other Dark Side Mandos? It's up to you. If you want to break it apart, you totally can. You can still do a lot without Imperial Super Commando Gar Saxon, and Imperial Super Commando Gar Saxon plus like Thrawn can give you another really great team. You know, Imperial Super Commando and Gar Saxon are just amazing by themselves, and so you can do a lot with this team if you want to. It's not going to be necessarily a bad thing to throw other Mandalorians. You're just gimping out your offense quite a bit, like your overall damage potential of the team. So. Kilroy Troy, that's rough. I hope to, but the thing is, I'm 1 month away from SOK. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm assuming this will work, so we're gonna once more unto the breach and pass around Savage's wife. We'll give Darth Maul his song. We've already played this song once, so we'll give Darth Maul a song. I just wanted to pass around Savage's wife a little bit. But hey, just saying, he's gonna give his wife to us, so I think that automatically makes us win the battle.
Is yours.
Anyways. 8 mil GP accounts, yeah. They need to put some GP limits on things. Ugh. There's only 2 battles worth of intel on this, so I'm a little worried. I need the Wampa song today. Oh, we'll play the Wampa song. Don't you worry. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's get the 5 stacks. Okay, pass turn meter back.
Every choice you have made has led you to this. I see the Padawan needs one last lesson. Revenge.
Goodness gracious.
I must have revenge.
Get rid of all that. It's so close and yet so far. Okay, basic here. We gotta build up our stacks. Like, I genuinely don't think he can actually do anything to us. Basic one more time.
Look what has become of you. Lost. I'm lost. And yet I can feel his presence so close. So close. Kenobi. In my mind's eye. Kenobi.
Okay, we'll go all in on him.
Anything more to say?
Okay. Sick. Yeah, thick. That Savage was thick, if you will. When we match it up, that's the question, Dank Ideals. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. I have 1 over 10 million GP in your bracket. Oh gosh. Oh, hold up. We gotta throw this in here. Jackson Reynolds, congratulations, that is huge. Hey, Rob Beaver, got my Executor Rex finished. So excited to work towards a GL. My GAC has been rough, but hopefully a Meta Fleet, I'll have an easier time. Dude, you're gonna get to a Rhodium so fast with the Meta Fleet. Like, heck yeah. Like, and because you're getting the Executor, you get the beautiful sound of... absolutely beautiful. I hit pause, not skip back. Not thick enough, you're exactly right. Anyone know why I might not have an emo button enchant? I don't know. What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino? Elephino. It's one of my favorite jokes. Anyways, if they had a Wampacron, I don't care how much I will spend over $1,000 for it if I have to. It's Nova. Welcome, welcome. Do we have a member in chat that can get us a General Kenobi for It's Nova? 5 mil GP with 4 people at 9 to 10 mil in my bracket. Jeez. I'm starting my exec event next week. Thoughts on event difficulty? Not hard. Honestly, it's an event. What's your BAM look like? That's kind of the only question I have. What is your best car Mandalorian? Trey has the thing that carried you in Chromium. Fair. Should we save Wampa for the back wall, or should we just call it a good? Relic 5, you're going to be fine, Killeroy Troy. You'll have 0 problems getting through the actual event. The only one that's problematic is the, I want to say it's like the second to last one, for some reason was semi-difficult. But even then, I had a Gear 12 BAM, and that's what kind of caused things to be problematic. What do you call a pirate droid? R2. R2D2. I love that storm so much. I love that. Imagine Wampacron with just 1 sentence. No, give us 2 sentences. Wampa can't be debuffed and has plus 100% health. So between I've heard this one. What's the difference between a dirty bus stop and a crab with boobs? One's a crusty bus station, the other one's a busty crustacean. Oh gosh. Okay, should we save Wampa for the back wall? I think we'll be good. Oh, but if there's an Iden back there, we still have a Treya Savage in our roster to use against her. I think we'll be fine to use Wampa here. Is Bad Batch hungry? Oh, dude. Storm. Oh, BB-8. I was going to say, like, Bad Batch. I don't have Bad Batch. I wish. We could also just... Like, not that. We could do something like this fairly easily. I don't know if that's worth it. Like, is it worth saving our Wampa for the back wall is the question. No debuff from him, true. Cooldown of 20, insta-kill target character. Oh, dude, I love that. Wampa and Grievous? I mean, this is a Grievous with no, This is a Grievous with no, Droideka. Sorry, I just realized this is Savageable as well. We can 100% Savage solo this because there's no Droideka. What's the internal temperature of a Tauntaun? Lukewarm. Dude, I've been looking for love, you know. I've been scrolling Tinder, going through all the dating apps, but like every girl I've found so far just doesn't like Star Wars. I guess I've just been looking for love in Alderaan places, you know. We'll make it where it can't be stunned or ability blocked. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, like, the problem with a Relic 5 Savage versus a General Grievous, if you don't have ramping damage on Savage, he's basically going to get to a point where his health is reduced so much that when he's on the one-on-one with Grievous, he ends up dying a lot of the times. Well, let's give you guys this. We're going to give you guys the option. Let's see what you guys think. GG. Should we Savage solo? Should we Wampa? Give the Womp Womp. Or we can save it for the back and do JKR. And, I mean, technically we could do Darth Revan, but I don't think Darth Revan is really worth it. Okay. Now, it's very important that you guys pay attention to the last one. If that's an option that you prefer, then I highly suggest that you click on the last option for the poll. Save Wampa. Gave you a halo. Oh, it's not quite big enough. Or rather, my head is too big. Behold. Okay, I am going to close the poll in about 10 seconds. They have a target lock DC? Dude, it's it's armor penetration, that's it. Cheese. Hey, Hotel, welcome, my friend. Okay, really quick, this is just a side thing. I'm glad that at least 20% of you like cheese. I appreciate that very much. Because cheese is like the greatest thing known to mankind. You can put it on anything and it just makes it so much better. You put it on a dessert, you have cheesecake, you know? You put it anywhere and it's just straight fire. You just take a bowl, shred some cheese in there, throw it in the microwave, eat that with a spoon. Absolutely. Anyways, no messing with the GAC, just a troll. But that's the thing, is all of our options that we just gave you were 100% like things that can counter this. Like, I wasn't being like, oh, this is an iffy counter. Like, all of those are like good counters to this. What is my favorite cheese? It entirely depends on what I'm eating. Like, you know, when it comes to Italian food, I like mozzarella best. When it comes to, like, sandwiches, Munster's my favorite. Or a smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda is also really good. Same with mac and cheese. Gouda mac and cheese is delicious. We don't need to do a moment of silence for lactose intolerant people, Apple E. There's not really a point, because they're gonna eat cheese regardless. Wampa will be good enough. Thank you, Zombu. That was beautiful. We'll just give him some protection up and a little bit extra protection. I don't think I've ever really had blue cheese by itself. I've only had blue cheese in, like, blue cheese dressing. Danish feta is one of my all-time favorites. I do like some good feta on a pizza. Okay, so there's this really stupid thing that I do, which is when you buy from Domino's enough times, they give you a free pizza, which means you can just pay for the toppings, basically, if you want to put on extra toppings, but it's a free medium 2-topping pizza. And so I just put cheese, extra cheese, their Asiago blend, extra Asiago blend, cheddar, extra cheddar, feta, extra feta. It is the most greasy, delicious pizza. It's like a pound of cheese on there, and it's just delicious. I do the same thing with Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut, when you get their free pizza, it's any amount of toppings, and so I do cheese, extra cheese, all their other cheeses, and then I do a whole bunch of meat, extra meat, because they have no limit to toppings either, and so it's really, really entertaining. And so I'll, like, eat one slice and be like, that's good for the next 24 hours, because holy crap. My brain read that as a G-rizzled veteran. Okay, let's hop in. Now, Lamy did say they wanted the Dawanawanga original song, so we will throw that in.
What did you say? I would certainly like to. Oh, I don't think so. What did you say?
Yes, he's holding me back. Beaver's definition of a cheese pizza.
Did you say?
Okay, sorry. 1 second. The way that you can tell that a pizza place is good is if they can make a good pizza that's cheese specifically. Because anyone can make a bacon pizza good. It's bacon. You can't do it wrong. Short of burning the pizza, you can't do it wrong. But if you can do a good cheese pizza, you are a good pizza place. I also have one other thing that as a requirement. It has to have, it's delicious when it first comes out, it's delicious cold, and it's delicious reheated the next day. And that's how you know it's a good pizza place.
Did you say? I would certainly like to.
Finish him off. There we go. Yeah, if they're gonna fail against a GGB2 Magna, that's definitely a mod issue, or more of a skill issue, honestly. Do you like thick crust or thin crust? I have a lot of opinions when it comes to pizza. If your crust is not good enough for me to enjoy it, then I'm gonna get thin crust, and I'm gonna be upset at you because your crust is crap. But hey, if your crust is delicious, I'm gonna be happy with that thick crust. And so the places that are like, oh yeah, we do thin crust, I'm like, oh, so you just have crap pizza dough. Got it. I understand now.
Did you say?
I kept asking for gluten-free with no cheese. Just a bowl of sauce. I love that so much.
He's yelling. He's holding me back.
Did
Did you say? Did you say? Did you say? I would certainly like.
Cheesy garlic crust pizza with sausage and meatballs. Probably my dream pizza. Dude, Costco pizza. Okay, let me break it down for you. Their cheese is delicious. Their crust is okay, and their sauce is mediocre. But overall, the quality of their cheese makes up for it heavily. I will sit there and I will eat an entire Costco pizza over the course of 4 days. That is just meals that I have. I literally do it like every other week. Anyways. Has to be super good for me to eat the crust. Yeah, and so I worked at a pizza place growing up. When I was like 16, 17, I worked at a pizza place, and they used a sweet bread dough recipe. And so instead of being like a true pizza dough, because pizza dough is typically very, very basic, it was instead of like a sweet bread dough. And so like it had sugar and stuff in it. It was really, really great. I have the recipe memorized, and so every once in a while I make it when I have like a gathering of friends, and it's just so much fun to make pizzas for everyone. So EP Starkiller shock against Iden Stark range. My opponent is 200 IQ. If I were to give Costco a rating out of 10, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. Like, it's good enough that I'm like going back for it again and again, but it's not anything that's like insane. There's only one place that has really good pizza around me right now, though, and I would only give them like an 8 out of 10. And I just had a really bad experience with them recently, and so I just haven't been back. Or recently, it's been like 6 months since I've gone because of the bad experience. They baked parchment paper into the crust of my pizza, and yeah, I almost threw up. $30 for a large cheese. I've never had mod pizza. My brother is obsessed with Blaze Pizza, I think it's called, but I've never tried any of those pizza places. Okay, so we have to figure out something to take down a Finn Zori team. Let's take a look, see what we can use. Because if we can use something easy against this, I'm going to go for it. Star Killer's a little too expensive. I kind of want to use that. Let's give a no defending Datacron. 100% win rate. Okay. Because like they don't have any of the special Datacrons going right now. So I'm going to assume we can just use that and call it a day. We could save... Ooh, interesting thought here, guys. Interesting thought. So... We have a Zori here. We could Sidious solo it, right? That would work great. I think that's not going to be a bad thing, necessarily. But... we could Sidious solo this. This is Sidious soloable. Like, easily Sidious soloable. And then that saves us a gas for, like, using against Maul. Jedi Knight Revan beats Zori. Let's see how his mods look. There's also a place here in town. I need to go back to it because I really enjoyed the first pizza I had from there. But it's a place that does curry pizza, which is really interesting to me. Yeah, so Sidious solo beats Malgus as long as there's not Malik, Kilroy Troy. And that one not only doesn't have Malik, but also has HK, which shuts off half his kit. So... yeah, honestly, with the broken up stuff, we might be able to Imperial Trooper it, but I don't want to risk it. 242. Yeah, I mean, Jedi Knight Revan's one of those teams that, like, it's good, but not great. And so I'm 100% down to just Jedi Knight Revan this, because they're not going to outspeed us. Like, our last time we used Jedi Knight Revan, we were kind of, like, struggling a bit just because, you know, you have to let them take the first turn because they threw Resistance Hero Finn and it was a fast Finn. But, like, this one, we're going to have zero problems. He can take Malgus. Sure, let's give him the armor pen. We have a couple of their armor pens, right? Yeah, we have a couple of armor pens. Let's do it. Oh, you fought this Zori comp in your GAC? Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad we have someone that has experience. I feel like my Jedi Knight Revan might be slower than I'm thinking it is. I'm gonna have to take a look at my mods here in a sec. Let's go on her. Okay, get the buff immunity. Now we can go all in on him. Perfect. Oh, come on. Just basic. Okay, we're gonna have to try and get some banners back here for a second. Let's do that. Call him into assist. That's death. Close. Oh, we got the Grace banners, guys. Grace banners for the frickin' win. Okay. Okay, I do want to check my Jedi Knight Revan. I feel like my Jedi Revan was a little slower than I was expecting. Oh, 285. Oh, it's because we're in 3v3, so I wasn't factoring the speed. I was like, I swear, he's 320. We're in 3v3, so he's actually only 20 speed more, so he's at 305. Yeah, I saw Jared Markham. I'm in a hate relationship because of Proving Grounds, the only one I can't beat. Yeah, dude, the Malgus Proving Grounds is rough. Okay, Alex. I don't know how much I could trust you when you say that, because you have a Relic 9 SLKR. You keep saying that you've done it before, but I've never done it, and I've put on literally my best mods before on an SLKR team and have never been able to beat it. I mean, that was before Malik, of course, before I got Malik into my account, but I don't have a Relic 8 either. Oh yeah, I 3-starred it with Bane as well, which was beautiful. Ugh. I have no idea what this DC does. Penetration. I didn't notice that the first time I read this. Guys, he gains 50% armor penetration. I'm so glad. Oh gosh. This looks like a really interesting cron for, someone was talking about it. Who was it? Was it ADP that was talking about using it with Lord Vader? It looked really interesting to be used with Lord Vader. Okay, so we have a Geonosian team. Dare penetration, dang nabbit. To unlock Executor, you can technically do it with a Gear 9 BAM. But I would highly suggest bringing up BAM higher. But yes, you can do that, including the bonus tier with a Gear 9 BAM. It's just really scary and annoying, and will rely on RNG a bit, to answer your question, Tomoy. Level 6 for Hux, Sith Trooper, First Order TIE Pilot. Stormtrooper Kron is underrated. Yeah, okay. Never Relic BAM, it's useless. Oh yes, a character that is required for one of the best legendaries in the game, and additionally is a pilot that'll allow you to get more holds overall, and additionally is what allows you to be able to basically take out the other meta ships. It's completely useless to Relic, I agree. To the BAM question? Gear 9 is the bare minimum that you can get through the event with. I've seen someone do it with Gear 8, but he had to try like a million tries. The higher the gear, the easier the event is going to be, though. Okay, so... do we still have a Savage? I can't remember if we used our Savage. We still have our Savage, okay. Does Iden get taken out by the Sidious Kron? We want to use Sidious Kron up here to make her life easy. We don't necessarily have to, like... all we gotta do is just make sure we just don't drop a battle, basically. Relics get unlocked. Yeah, like, you can get through with, you know, Gear 8, Gear 9 in a pinch, but please don't leave them there. Same with Xanadu's Blood. Please don't leave Cad Bane at, you know, whatever gear you have him at. If you didn't buy the Lightspeed bundles, you don't have a Relic 5 one. Get him up to Relic 5 regardless. Yes, Bane does beat Leia without his Datacron, but it is a little scary, Von Rad. Especially at Relic 7. I highly suggest at least Relic 8. Do I have Bounty Hunters? Yes, I was thinking Bounty Hunters here on the Night Sisters. I've got, like, plenty of teams at the moment, but it's just... how do I do this the most efficient way possible so we don't drop any battles? Okay, so let's kind of measure out our teams really quick. So if we use Treya here, that leaves us Bounty Hunters for here. We'll figure something out for here. This Kron doesn't really do much, right? Move 10% turn meter from the target. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so it's just extra healing. Plan is to take Bam straight to Relic 7. Sick. So yeah, we can do something weird like Darth Vader here. And then these two, we can just use whatever good teams we have left. I don't think they're going to be much of a problem. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we have got, I don't think gas works here. What, I don't remember what this team, what we've used in the past against it. Maul and Garsuxon. That's really tempting. Why is Sidious the most tempting character in the entire game right now? Like, he does so much to help us out. Okay, Darth Revan does a 93%. That does a 93% as well. Yeah, I'm thinking we... okay, so we Darth Revan that. Which leaves us a gas for whoever we need to. Gas will basically guarantee... oh, okay, hold on. We still have a Sith Eternal. We still have a Sith Eternal lying in our roster. So Qui-Gon will be Sith Eternaled. Okay, I think we're good. Heck yeah, Alex, that is awesome, dude. I wish I had Marin up and running, and I wish I had the Night Sister Zetas to go. But I do not, so here we are, just dealing with what we got. Okay, so we know Darth Revan works here. We're going to use Darth Revan right here. There's Darth Revan. Hey, DD8, welcome, my friend. Just taking out a Maul. Let's just do that. See if we can't layer another one on.
Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. Down you go! Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement.
If I hit the AoE, I'll be fine because I don't have a taunt up. Why did the taunt go up? Why did the taunt go up, guys?
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, when the Sidious Chronics expires, I'm gonna be so depressed. Yeah. What caused that taunt to go off? Is it because I applied shock? That's annoying. But hey, it's a win. It's a dub. That's what matters. Okay, and then right here, we're gonna Sith Eternal, guarantee ourselves a win. I honestly don't think we need a Kron.
Savior, conqueror, hero, villain, savior,
Right.
hero, villain. You're all things, Revan, and yet you are nothing.
Yeah, I don't think we can get Kron to this guy. No, it's not their taunt that's under. I was referring to the taunt. So, when you hit Imperial Super Commando, he counterattacks, which causes a chain of counterattacks. And I was trying to prevent that by having Darth Revan hit the AoE, and so it would hit Darth Revan, and no one can assist when hitting Darth Revan. But then the taunt popped up on Malak, so that's what I was referring to. I completely forgot that he applies taunt when shock's applied. But yeah, we don't need a Datacron. We'll be fine here. What is this? Let's double check, make sure we're not screwing ourselves. Yeah, okay, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. Do we want to give him? Nah, we don't need to give him. Yeah, he'll be fine. Okay, we will mark down you and mark down you, and that'll give us damage reduction on you guys. And we're gonna focus down Anakin as much as we can. Sick, lined it up perfectly. Full banners. The Omicron gets turned off entirely when you take a GL against them. That's why I was comfortable with not using a Watt. Okay. I mean, we still have a gas lying around if we want to use it here. Is there any scarier team besides Malgus that we want to use Sidious on? Sounds good, Apple. You have a great night. How's... never mind. I'll message you and ask you how it's going. Yeah. I will talk to you later, Apple. So far, the dam's holding pretty well. Like, we got one hold, and we just have to full clear him and basically not drop a battle. And so far, we haven't dropped a battle. I'm not seeing any team down here that I'm scared of, and so yeah, I'm just gonna use that Sidious against that Malgus, and that'll leave us a gas team that we can use wherever we want, which will make our life just a wee bit easier, because this is an easy team. The fact that he put HK on this team is just depressing. Yeah, I actually need to, like, be very careful and run this carefully, yes. You are 100% correct, Kilroy Troy. Okay. I had one hold on Executor, and that was it. Which is really surprising. It means he took, like, all of his GLs on defense, because he has, like, all the GLs. Or he took them all on offense. Because the only thing on defense that we've seen is his Rey. So, like, I feel like this account should probably be in Kyber 1 or getting close to, but he's just not smart. So, he's using things like, you know, just one GL on defense. He's putting HK with Malgus, you know, stuff like that. So, hey, welcome, Griffin. We got a member that can give him a General Kenobi. He said the magic words after all. And there's the game, guys. GAC, what? Yeah, we have yet to understand his methods. Exactly, Madness. See, you see through their ruses. I thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I have an idea. And we can just Imperial Trooper this one. I was just thinking of something stupid. But, like, we can just Imperial Trooper that team. Very dangerous statement saying I have an idea. Ouch. Okay, because, like, we... This is really dumb. I'm gonna admit it. It's really dumb. But, like... just ensure that Vader murders all of them immediately. And then that means we have a... just a, you know, EP Mara Thrawn team that we can throw at something. Please no. Why Hotel? Why is that a problem? Okay, we're gonna bounty hunter this. We're gonna bounty hunter this. This is for sure. We know what we're gonna use here. Where's our bounty hunters? Goodness gracious. Did I skip him by accident? That's right, we still have a gas. Okay. We could throw a gas against this, and gas would be really easy against this. Let's take it in. I trust this team.
I would like to see the baby.
This is the way. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I would like to see the baby.
This is the way.
The fact that they don't have a tank makes this so much easier because you just kill off Marin and all of a sudden the instant defeat immunity is just gone.
I would like to see the baby.
Just sure. I'm a 1 GL on defense, Kyber 3 guy. I need my other 3 GLs to take on. Yeah, 100%. And like, yes, that can be true. That 100, I 100% get that hotel. Like, you know, I have 1 GL on defense and 2 GLs on offense, but like, I don't know. I feel like Malicos should have been on defense, you know? Like, JMK should definitely be on defense. Like, he has some great teams that would just make it so that way I'd probably have to two-shot him. Or get really, really scary with some counters. And he's throwing Malgus with HK. Like... Dank ideals. Don't worry, you'll get some Zetas. This is going to work out great for those of you who are trying to go for Gungans as a PP, though. So start hoarding energy for you guys, just so that way you can get through. Why does Anakin like taking car rides with Padme? Because that's on the cat. Oh gosh.
She's got the high ground. Thanks. Spit that out. I told you that was a bad idea.
Basing is my second pro in a row to have 7 GLs on a capital ship triad. Yeah, like if you're in Kyber 3 at that point, that's just That's depressing. Yeah, sure. Offensive armor penetration, I'll take it.
This is the way.
Let's call it a day. We already played Activate Dark Troopers once today, so let's play Deploy the Garrison. So we can just build up. Okay. I think we've built up plenty. Let's go after Boba. Dope. Back to full turn meter. Hit Bosk. Hit Bosk again. Now hit Boba, and we'll push turn meter back into the team. Let's just go for the hit. Big hit. So close, dude. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Full banners. Okay. Best part, you can only get the joke if you play so go. It's true. You can get through my Zori Coldocron? Heck yeah. I would like my opponent to attack first every once in a while. Yeah, this is like the first time I fought an opponent that's attacked first in a long time. Like, people just don't attack early whatsoever. I always attack first and assert dominance. You know, it's just the way to do things. Okay, so... queso means cheese in Spanish. So we're looking at something like... this, and this. Or we could do this. Let's take a look at kind of the win rates for, Savage. What's her name? Aiden. Yeah, he put up a nice score. We're trying to outbeat him right now. Okay. Looks like it's 100% win rate with basically anything. Yeah, those are Relic too. And that's, in my opinion, a better setup. So we're going to do Talon. And we'll keep Savage and see if we can't use Savage to solo a team. Or sorry, not Savage. We'll keep Nihilus because he's gear 12 and we don't want to lose a guy. We want to keep as many banners as possible. That's what I'm saying. I think queso means something about food of some type. I think it's a cheese. I don't know. I'm only in bronze team. I have an SLKR. I just got Raider Relic 7, but no ultimate. I've been putting them both on defense. Is that the right move? I would probably start putting your Ray on defense and your SLKR on offense here pretty soon, but for now, I think if you're not struggling, then you're good. But I would only put one GL on defense in Bronzium, 100%. Okay, whose song are we doing? Atreus. Oh, Caleb. See, Madness and Caleb have got our backs, you know. I wasn't sure, and so I was trying to give you like my best guess, but you know, Madness and Caleb, they came in and saved the day here, so I appreciate it, guys.
That is your
Okay.
fault, not mine.
This should be played at
High volume. She can't even save herself now. Oh, that was way too easy, dude. Works at Taco Bell. Can I get a Quasadilla, please? Okay, we gotta use something actually semi-good against this team. But these two... This one, it's scary. It's scary because it's fast. It is freaking fast. We'll check their Phasma, because Phasma's probably going to be the fast one. 321 is not as fast as I was expecting, gotta be honest. So the encounter structure gains 100% max health, max protection, the ally leader gains 50% armor pen, whenever stun expires or spelled remaining gains 10%. Defense tenacity, which there's no stun in general on this team. Whenever another first order ally is critically hit, first order protects map, taunt 2 turns. Whenever first order Stormtrooper uses the order Relentless, he also spells all debuff from. Okay, so we gotta use something good against this. Is your chicken fresh? Oh gosh. I feel like this is a fairly even match, you know? I feel like that's a fairly even match. Dank Ideals over here getting banned from every single restaurant for asking for food that doesn't exist. I have all, so you can see my Keller and Beck. Relic 7, Relic 7, Relic 5, and then my BAM is Relic 7 as well. And so, like, I am ready to have Mommy Mandalore. I'm just waiting for the event to come around. As soon as it comes around, we'll have Mommy Mandalore in the account. But the requirements are done. I have 100 Zetas saved up for the event, as well as getting Mommy Mandalore herself. I'll have 2 Omicrons at least. So, we'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. I'm gonna assume this works. This feels like a song that would fit this team.
One thing I've really missed. One thing I've really missed is the hidden gem. One thing I've really missed is the Polynesian snow. The Polynesian snow. The Polynesian snow. The Polynesian snow. There are no words. The Polynesian snow. The Polynesian snow.
You threw Quadme on defense? Fair enough, dude. A Mom DeLorean. Oh yeah, no, Caleb, that's where that comes from. Yeah, 100%. Caleb, that is where that comes from, is the sitting on the face thing. That is what we're referencing. Oh, there are no words. We've got a lot of teams still, dude. We just got to make sure we one-shot these teams. Oh gosh. The Polynesian Spa. What are we gonna use against Mothma here? Okay, so if we use this here, we use Starkiller on Geos, and then we use Gas on Shock T. I think that's the dub. No, I do not. I'm not anywhere close to Quadme. I just didn't care. Does the SLKR Cron work on Leia, Drogon, Naomi? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, SLKR absolutely stomps Leia at the moment. Keep forgetting I have a ton of Datacrons. Okay. This should be super, super easy. The one battle I'm worried about is Shock T, but Gas should have no problems with Shock T. It's the only frontline GL you're looking at? Yeah, SLKR will be an easy counter for that. It'll be a dub. Big hit, big hit. Okay. finished. Full banners. Yeah, beats are mostly without as well. Gonna be it. Oh, you're gonna use your PC client. Very nice. Let's see what they have on ships. Okay, so crap ships. How did he drop a battle on Executor then? Oh, does he not have a profundity? Did he try to do an Executor mirror match? I swear, people try these Executor mirror matches and they're just so RNG filled. I hate them so much. Yeah, he Executor mirror matched it. It wasn't working yesterday. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. We got a shock and we got a geos. And so shock, we're using gas. And this should have zero problems, especially with this right here. I love the PC client. The only reason I'm not using a PC client right now is just because ease of access primarily. I just want to be able to have airplane mode. So that is the only reason. Yeah, I have the PC client. It's just I need the airplane mode right now because we're playing in Kyber 2. Like, if we were in Kyber 3 right now, I'd be like, yeah, let's just play on the new client because I'm going to stomp my opponent. But, like, Kyber 2 is where I actually have to, like, focus down and fight. So. Just get good. Fair enough. I mean, like, this overall thing, I mean, we're not dropping any battles. Yeah, Coffee, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I need to go through your instructions and, like, get it done. But I just haven't gotten around to it, and I kind of feel bad for that. I need to. But then again, I also have, like, 1,000,001 things going on right now. Like, I'm trying to figure out switching to OBS and all this kind of stuff. It's been an interesting time lately. Let's just go all in on Shock T for now. Sweet.
I don't like sand.
That was rough. It was a sacrifice I was willing to take. What operating? Okay, Madness. Yeah. Okay, so Madness. The problem with an airplane mode is if I were to put my PC in airplane mode, my stream would shut off. And so that's the problem. And so it just doesn't work. Okay, so we have this, and then we just need an unaligned force user of some type. Honestly, let's just give him Cal. Let's just make sure we're fast enough. Serious question about your friend's GAC, lay it on us. We probably have an answer. You blame the hunger. Have you tried eating something? Okay, 235, so not a fast Geonosian Brute. Let's just make sure that I didn't mess up my mod somewhere. 273, yeah. Get a second PC for streaming. One of these days, I'll get that, but we'll see. It'll be a while. Let's see. We have stuff. We have stuff we can use.
I don't like sand.
Armor pen? It's light side. Do we have a dark side armor pen? What does this do? Accuracy, health, protection. So this will give us health and protection, but not necessarily offense. Let's do this one. It gives us offense and crit damage. Starkiller, I thought he only gave 70 speed to online force users. All allies gain the following bonuses. Okay, yeah, so 35 speed. Yeah, so 70 speed. So yeah, our Vader's gonna be insanely fast. Facing Executor, Houndstooth, Stand Blue Blood. Okay. They have Executor, Negotiator, Chimerius. You can actually. I'm asking you to see. Overall, I always prefer doing a Chimera versus Executor over a Executor mirror match, but it just depends on what they have lying around in their roster.
Foresee we will do great things together. I shall teach you the ways of the dark side. With the proper training, you could be a powerful warrior. You must strengthen your connection with the Force, my apprentice. Your anchor is your strength.
Sorry, taking a second. But yeah, it just depends on what they have in their Empire fleet. So take a look at what their Empire fleet is and then get back to me. Oh yeah, no, that's why I was using Starkiller, was just because on every basic he assists Vader, and so one of the fastest ways to get Starkiller to ultimate is you just bring in Vader and then you Merciless Massacre and you just basic the entire way and you get him up insanely fast. It's actually one of the counters to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and it basically guarantees that you'll always tactical two-shot a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Because like when you use Mara Jade with Emperor Palpatine, there's a chance that you don't get around the taunts and finish off Hux, making it so that way, like, if you don't win, you might end up just not doing anything. But with the Darth Vader one, you're basically guaranteed to kill everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Just, yeah, DM it to me, Black Knight, sure.
Always two there are, my brother. A master and an apprentice. And you,
sorry, buddy of mine texted me.
apprentice.
Okay.
So it is time for a lesson.
Do they not have a BTLB Y-Wing?
Anchor is your strength.
Yep, it's so the way that Starkiller reads is it says any assists on Sith basic, and so any Sith you put in the lead, he will assist off the basic of that person. And so Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade is just the most common ones, but don't be afraid to separate out your Starkiller. You can get some really cool stuff going with separated out Starkiller, and you'll still have an Emperor Palpatine Mara Jade left over to do another battle, especially in 3v3. So.
I'm not like you.
Almost everything looks good about that except that the TIE Defender isn't very highly leveled, so that is going to be a very scary counter. If like Houndstooth gets a solid hit on it, it's going to die immediately. I would probably say Executor Mirror Match. Does he have a oh, what is it called? The Ebon Hawk. Ask him if he has Ebon Hawk. Having trouble committing to Executor because there could be a bundle. I'm having trouble committing to any farm because there might be a bundle. Dude, save your money. Go for the farms that you enjoy, and if there's a Lightspeed bundle, you just saved money. Executor, I really doubt we're going to get a bundle for. We've already had a bundle that's given you half the ships, another bundle that's giving you more of the ships, and another bundle that's giving you a couple of the characters. Like, I really doubt we're going to get anything else for Executor. But even so, don't let the paralysis of thinking Lightspeed bundles are coming get in the way. I am genuinely happy that I finished Starkiller the same week the Lightspeed bundles came out, because that is $50 that I just saved. Like, That's Papa Palp's adopted kid? No way, lol. An Imp Trooper bundle. I could see an Imp Trooper bundle, but, you know, then again, I could also not see an Imp Trooper bundle. Everything's up in the air. Like, I could see anything at this point. We seen a repeat of or a new bundle next. Honestly, it could be either. I'm gonna guess a repeat before we get another set of bundles. We're looking at probably another 3 months before or sorry, 2 months at this point before we get another set of bundles. Yeah, I figured it out, Kilroy Troy. Yeah, you're talking about Star Killer. You have to relicate 2 characters. Yeah, regardless of the Lightspeed bundle, you're still gonna have to do some Relic 7s and Relic 8s regardless. Yeah, but Executor is one of those ones that they literally can't throw it for cheap. It has ships involved, you know, it has all that kind of stuff. So, but as for Imperial Troopers, I could see like a $15 bundle for Imperial Troopers, but even then, like, they've given so many bundles up to now. I'm kind of curious what the point would be. Is it just to give you like an R2-D2 bundle? Because like you basically have everything you need from other bundles already. I personally think rather than an Imperial Trooper bundle, we might see a Sith Eternal bundle. That would be my guess. Instead of like a straight just Imperial Trooper, just Sith Eternal. So you get like Piet, and you'll get, you know, Stark, or not Stark. Yeah, Stark? Yeah, Piet, Stark, and Veers out of it. Okay, let's see. Finalizer, Negotiator, Chimera. That sounds good, right? We also have a Malevolence sitting around. Okay, let's do some math really quick. Let's pull out a calculator and do some math. Let's see if we can afford to drop a battle here. Not that we want to. It's just to know if we can afford it. So, 2048 minus 1640 equals minus 219 equals, and then divide that by 3. We cannot drop a battle. They basically like soloed all of our teams, so we cannot afford to drop a battle. We got the Negotiator. How would a Malevolence bundle look like in your thoughts? Not something that's possible, if I'm going to be honest. Because we already have a Geo bundle. We already had a Padme bundle. Like, there's no point to a Malevolence bundle. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And so I can't see them doing a Malevolence bundle, if I'm being honest. And unless they announce Trench's capital ship and they're like, we want to give you a freebie, and they do like a $20 bundle where they just give you the Malevolence and like, I don't know, General Grievous. But like, you really want to skip the grind? It's not like it's a long grind. My free-to-play account almost has Malevolence unlocked. 10 shards for like $50. Ugh. Okay. I'm really curious about this whole thing. Does he not have a BTLB? Like, he has to have a BTLB at this point. There's no way he's sleeping on fleets that hard. Yeah, the pilotless ships are kind of a grind, so like they could give. So if they're gonna do a Malevolence bundle, I'm gonna guess $50. You get Malevolence, you get General Grievous, you get the Geonosian ships, and then you're gonna get the Vulture droid, and then you won't get Hyena bomber. That would be my guess. Because the overall, you know, kind of thing that people are doing is like what all these Lightspeed bundles are. They're like, hey, here's a fleet, but no tank. That's kind of the go-to with these Lightspeed bundles. Is just no tank, fleet only. Okay, let's see. I don't know why I'm scrolling. BTLB is only 5 stars, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Plo 5s and Clone Sergeant. I mean, 5s is not a tank, like, at all. Plo is not a tank, like, at all. And then Clone Sergeant is only a tank, really, if you have him in a reinforcement slot. I am talking about starting tanks. We didn't get the Echelon, we didn't get the Star Fortress, we didn't get the BTLB, you know, we didn't get the Y-Wing. We haven't gotten a single one of the starting tanks, which is really the core of any of the fleets, so... Yeah, he's a tank. I believe technically Rex is also a tank. And it's like, no, this is not a tank at all. Yeah, this is a tank. Like, it's not. Like, nothing on the... There are 2 tanks in this lineup, and neither of them taunt. Like, what's the point? Oh, gosh. Yeah, we did get Houndstooth. You are correct. But Houndstooth was more of a requirement, and it's not a tank for any specific fleet that has been given. It was just to fulfill the requirement for the Radis. And for Finalizer. What should the Executor mirror starting lineup? Does he have... hold on. Ebonhawk. Does he have Ebonhawk? Yeah, Executor mirrors are painful. Does he have Ebonhawk, Black Knight? Yeah, Madness, fair. Absolutely fair. Yeah, you just take in the basic lineup, and then you depending on the RNG of the opening play. Looks like we took first turn. If they took first turn, you'd either mass assist on Bam, basically, if you can. But if they focus down your Bam, you're gonna actually want to start with the heal. So if they focus down Bam, start with the heal. If they focus down Ebonhawk, or not Ebonhawk, Houndstooth, you're going to want to use Houndstooth on Bosk, and then you can use your other ships on Bam. Because if you use this taunt on Bam, then the taunt's immediately going to come up on Bosk. Instead, you can get a turn in or a couple turns in on Bam and get the mark down on Bam early on. So that's kind of what you're going for. And so this one, we took first turn, so we're going to blitz down Bam. But if they were to take first turn, we'd basically take the hit, and then we'd use our Houndstooth to hit their Houndstooth with the taunt, and then we'd heal up our Bam if that's what they hit. If they hit Houndstooth, then we just don't worry about it, and we can just kind of go all in on their Bam with our Executor. So... I can sum up Executors. Did your Piet go first? I mean, even if your Piet doesn't go first, you can still win. It's just your first reinforcement needs to be, whatchamacallit. You know? My Executor mirror is a little weird now because I reliced up my Bam 1 relic level. But yeah, your first reinforcement just needs to be Ebonhawk, period. Because it basically just prevents them from ever hitting ultimate. Relic 8 Cad Bane incoming. Their next turn, they're going to heal up. Bosk's about to take a turn. We'll just hit the middle ability, hold on to our chaff. Jerk. Sure. Let's get Chaff back on us. go all in on Bosk. We're gonna hammer that buff immunity, see if we can't take him out real quick. Perfect. Now we're gonna focus down Slave 1. Usually I'd focus down Slave 1 first, but just because of that. And see right there, because we still have Chaff on us, that didn't hit any of us for anything. Now we just hit Ultimate, and it's basically call it a day. They really can't do anything. Let's get rid of that just for fun. Finish off Boba just so that way we can make sure he doesn't us, you know? If you know what I mean. Keep Chaff up on us, and voila! Yeah, I do hate the fact that you have to pay attention so much to the counters, but the nice thing is a faster Razor Crest actually makes Leviathan counters better, and so I actually don't mind it in some cases. Yes, the seismic charge is what I was referring to, yes. Could you not tell from the sound effect I did? Yeah, Profundity is rough. You need a high relic BAM, otherwise Profundity will just murder you every single time. Okay. Hopefully that helped Black Knight, but bwam. Okay, I'm glad it was perfection, Kilroy Troy. What were we using here? Hold on. We had Finalizer against this. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. I think it's Zareth. Zareth has a really good video on countering Executors. And just like how to do it with Ebonhawk. Okay. This should work. I really hope. In the one of the okay. Give me like a week, okay? Madness, give me a week. In a week, I will have a new piece of my setup come in, and we'll hopefully have some new toys to play with, including a much easier to use way of doing our music, so it's not as clunky and it flows better together, and I can mix it easier, as well as some additional fun things like a full soundboard that I can use without it being, you know, clunky as well as just some fun side stuff, like maybe we'll get some voice modulation, things like that, just for fun. But regardless, very soon I will have a piece of equipment for my setup that's going to help a ton. I basically just have to wait for a certain debit card to come in before I make the purchase, because I'm trying to keep my purchases for this for like this channel separate from like my private purchases, so that way I can, you know, show on my taxes and be like, hey, this was a business expense, things like that. So just waiting for that, and then I will order it, so it will be here within a week is the hope. We are going to use more this time because we haven't used more yet. Bow to the First Order. Yeah, gotta deal with taxes before we can get our toys. Taxes before toys, unfortunately, guys. That's just how it has to work. Quick side note for you guys. I've had a couple people ask me, who do you hunt at the beginning? And in some counters, it's like, this is the person, period. Other counters, you just want to think about who assists the most and who gets the most benefit from turn meter. And the answer here is Han Solo. And so this makes it so if he assists, he deals 90% less damage. And if he does his wiggle, he loses out on all of his turn meter that he should be gaining. So honestly, just finish it. I kind of need the crit. Get the stun. Thank you. Big hit. I love the shuttles thing where it's like, oh yeah, you know you're supposed to have full turn meter when you come out. No, how about not? What if that just didn't exist? I love that so much. Sure. The one and only time you'll see me use the frickin' AoE. What's the turn for meter train look like? Okay, we're gonna hit that. Gosh dang it. I hate this character so much. This can't be, yeah. The AoE did something, it killed someone! Okay, thank you. I freaking hate how annoying the Ghost and, the Ghost and Phantom are together. So annoying.
I killed them all.
Okay.
They're dead.
Every single one of them.
I killed them all.
See ya, Caleb. You have a great night. The women and the children, too. I'm gonna leave in 5 just in case. Is a pathway to many abilities considered unnatural. There we go. I don't like that too much. We'll just hit this anyways. We'll just push turn meter. Why the Tidorito? Can you finish him off for me? Thank you. AoE. Hit that. Clear off that. Oh, my banners. Yeah, I mean, command shuttle's gone, so we'll have 100% turn meter. So just big hit and finish them off. 71 banners, 2 in a row. Okay, all we gotta do is win this next one and we win. If we're doing our math right, anyways. You... How much do we want to, like, bet on things? Do something like that with that, and that, just in case. Oh, Finalizer is awful on defense. It's never a ship that you should put on defense, like, ever. I'd rather have too many than too little. We're up on banners. Okay, let's get Thrawn's song in here. One of these days I will up 1 relic level or like finish the last of the 6 dot mods that I need for that frickin' ship, dude.
However briefly, I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. They'll be the architects of their own destruction. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape. Open fire.
What's that, a Relic 3 Iden? Yeah, I do need a higher Relic Iden, I know. Okay. I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, the dodges! Why is it always fleets? Fleets, there's just so many dodges for no reason. Just get rid of them. Thank you.
We don't have all day. The rebels have won this battle.
That timing on open fire. Oh, did it line up with the song? Oh, I gotta go back and listen to that because I love it when things line up with a song. Like, it's literally one of my favorite things. Okay, so if you guys like it when music lines up with things, you guys are gonna love the movie Baby Driver. I just watched that recently and I absolutely loved it. It was so cool and so good. And it also hits you in the feels. And I think a good movie should have both epicness and hits you in the feels. And so, like, it nailed both of those perfectly for me. Like, oh. Okay, final score, guys? Yeah! Beat him by 30 frickin' points, dude. Oh, heck yes. We just asserted dominance against both our opponents. They were like, oh, we're gonna come in, we're gonna steal the damn playbook, we're gonna go and attack first and assert dominance, and we're like, nah, we got this. We're gonna absolutely obliterate you. Dude, we are going to Kyber 1 tomorrow. 2070 and 3s is a huge score. I think that might be our... No, I think we got a 2080 once. I want to say we got a 2081 at some point. But I have to check. That's what a spicy defense does too. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. I do want to see this though. Let's go and watch it because I want to see it. Yeah, this is the battle. Okay. One of these days I will up one relic level or like finish the last of the 6-dot mods that I need for that frickin' ship, dude.
However briefly, I will start my operations here and pull the rebels apart piece by piece. They'll be the architects of their own destruction. There is no escape, escape, escape. There is no escape, escape. There is no escape. Open fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was solid, guys. That open fire was great. Okay, I love that. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Very nice. Oh, that was a beautiful open fire. Have a good night, Madness. Yeah, the whole AP gains no defense strategy is... I'm not a fan of it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's interesting enough, but, like, I'm just not a fan. But, like, hey, to be fair, if I had the triple middle finger, I'd be throwing it on defense and just calling it a day and just being like, deal with it, guys. Like, 100%. Like, that is my ultimate dream. Is to have a triple middle finger defense eventually. Okay, it is official, guys. Roster reviews are live now. See you later, Kilroy Troy. The triple middle finger is throwing all 3 meta fleets on defense. That is what the triple middle finger is. But yeah, feels good, guys. We definitely just slapped this guy around. Oh, that feels good. Let's take a look at what the other people in our event are doing. So, like, okay, so Zach is the one I'm going against right now, so it's either going to be Roby One or Sand Dancer that I go up against. Gave him the bee's knees. Dude, there's a little diner near my house called the Bee's Knees, and they have smoked Gouda mac and cheese bites. And so, like, they're deep fried mac and cheese bites they use smoked Gouda for the cheese. Absolutely phenomenal. I haven't been in like a year, and I need to go back and get some. Yeah, okay, Sovereign Winter, I will get on. I literally thought of it today. Or not today, but yesterday, and I was like, oh shiz, I need to take care of that. And so I was planning on doing it this weekend, actually. So I apologize it's taken me so long, and just everything's kept me super busy the last couple of weeks. But we're finally getting to a point where I have an upload schedule set up. From here on out, we're going to be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then only for special events, different news things, stuff like that is when I'm going to do other days. I started doing I literally established the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and I was really enjoying it for like 2 weeks. And then Lightspeed bundles came out. I was like, shiz, there's so much information that I need to get out to people, and if I release them all in like one day, YouTube won't send it to people, and I need people to know this to be able to do the best that they can with their roster. And so I had to like spread it out day by day, and then I had to get them all out. And so like the last one that I had to get out was I dropped the same day. 3v3 was like starting for signups. So I was like, I finished them all in time for people to utilize them to the best of their abilities. I'm so glad. Like it was rough. Also, Shiz Kebab, why'd you just say 12? I'm so confused. Okay, so we got, these are the rosters that actually scare me, are these rosters that have only like, a couple GLs. They're always the ones that are like, I am actually worried, because it's the ones that actually know how to punch up above their weight class. Then Sand Dancer is the other one. He has Leviathan and 7 GLs. Dude, yeah, this guy is definitely a Kyber 2. Like, getting close to a Kyber 1, Kyber 2 account. Like, yeah. I was looking up my ally code. Trying to cheat the system. Just for that, I'm putting you after Black Knight. Okay. Let's jump through some roster reviews. We're going to open up the PC client because it's easier to see people. Also, I'm curious, is he still going? Oh, look at that. Scribe's going. What about Arnold? Is Arnold still going? Sure. Yeah, he's still alive. Is he still doing GAC?
This is way too fragile. And so that's kind of where we're sitting at right now.
Yeah.
So definitely a chance he could win, but if they somehow come in and they do very good on shifts.
Looks like he just finished up his free-to-play account. Okay. Let's jump in. We only have a couple people signed up for roster reviews right now, and so I am 100% fine with just giving full roster reviews with no 5-minute timer. If we start getting a whole bunch of people, we'll turn on the 5-minute timer and start going through that way. Okay. Okay, Black Knight. Unfortunately, you don't have a Relic 9 JMK and you don't have a Relic 9 Cup, so obviously this roster is garbage. I'm sorry. We're moving on to the next roster. No. Continuing on Leia. We'll be slowly working on Profundity and finishing the Executor stuff at the same time. We'll be unlocking Ben and Bane next Conquest. 2 excellent characters. A little side note for you, actually. This is going to be some weird advice, but this is what I'm doing, and you can take it with a grain of salt, or you can take it full on. We can actually look right now. Let's look at GAC counters, 5v5. Ray count. We're actually going to go insights. Sorry. Squads. Ray, Ben, JTR, Holdo, and BB-8. And then we're going to add lead, Emperor Palpatine. And then we're going to make sure that they have primary, Holdo Kron with that level 6. So it has a 24% win rate with Ben. But then with, you know, L3, it's a 27% win rate. I'm going to be honest here. I think you can hold off on Ben for a bit. Until this current Datacron set goes away, you can actually just hold off on the Ben for a bit. Yeah, if you want to throw him instead, like, where is he? He's in here somewhere, I'm sure. Cal. 12.5% win rate. Like, I don't think you need to get Ben up until this Datacron filters out. So I'd focus down Bane, leave Ben for a bit, and continue on your current path. And then when you start getting close to the Kron finishing out, then just push hard into getting it done. And so, like, I'd push him out maybe. I don't remember how long we have left on this Kron set, but I think it's like another, what, one more 5v5? Expires 7/10. Yeah, so you have like over a month. Sacrificial Sith, whoever you have, honestly, dude, it literally doesn't matter. You know, okay, so what you have here, you have a Dooku. Dooku is your Sacrificial Sith. Congratulations. He will always sit there and be your sacrificial Sith. If you're not using Darth Vader is a great sacrificial Sith. It does help a bit in certain battles. Like, I love using him against Rey because Darth Vader takes his first turn. He's well, let's go to his terrifying swing. Deal physical afflict ability block for 1 turn. Increase to 100% if the target is a Jedi or Rebel. This attack can't be evaded or resisted by Jedis or Rebel enemies. So basically, you can base ability block the entire Leia team, giving you an extra turn to do stuff with Bane before people die off. And so I really do like Bane with Darth Vader for the Leia counter. But overall, Dooku's going to do fine. So. Okay, so you're still going for Leia. You still have a Gear 12 Savage, which is paining my soul. Especially with, you know, 6-dot mods and everything, and you have the Omicron. Please, dude. Please finish this character. Besides that, not a lot that I'm seeing in the roster that I'm like, hey, that should be finished. Except for this, of course. Like, this is unacceptable. This should be Relic 9. But your Lobot. Like, pushing out a GL by 1 character is not going to be very long. Is Lobot your last character before you get her? Nope, you still have Captain Rex. You still have Lobot. You still have Drogon. Yeah, Savage. If you were 1 character away, then yes, obviously I would say finish Leia first. But dude, finish your Savage. It's going to help you immediately versus something that like Lobot where it's not going to really help you, but it's a requirement closer to Leia. So I would definitely focus down Savage sooner rather than later. Okay, you're working on your CLS. I mean, it's never a bad thing to work on your CLS, but yeah, regardless, before finishing out Rey, you should really finish out this Savage and the next couple of characters that you relic. It's just something you're sleeping on, basically. And in a true pinch, if you want to use Savage with Bane, you can. Is it worth it? Probably not. But hey, you can do some stupid stuff with it. Relic 3 Veers, that's interesting. Okay. Well, let's check your speeds overall. 313 is not bad for Mara Jade. Resistance 0 Finn. 289. So you still need to keep working on your mods, but you've got some good good mods overall. You've got a good idea of what characters should be fast. I would like to see a Han Solo up here pretty soon, just because you are working on that CLS team. Your CLS team is less important because you don't have a 7-star 3-poc, but staff is up there now. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, investment in a staff is a little interesting when you only have a Gear 12 Grievous, but I mean, it's an amazing thing to have. Yeah. Overall, keep working on your mods. I would like to see Han Solo higher, and yeah, with how low your 3-poc is, I feel like your Savage should be a little bit higher priority, because that's, you know, well, let's take a look at your Sith again. Yeah, Savage. Yeah, and you don't have a Traya team going, right? Yeah, you don't have a Traya team going, so this Savage is kind of just sitting in your account. So definitely should be like in your top couple characters. Let's check over your fleets, see how you're kind of doing it with all of the farming. So your Echelon is still looking pretty shabby. Your TIE Bomber's looking close because you're working on that Executor. So I'm guessing you're, instead of kind of shoring up your current fleets, you're just pushing for the Executor and into the Profundity. Which I can't necessarily fault you for, because having an Executor is more important than having an Echelon. Hey, Mr. Potato Pig, welcome, welcome. Can we get a member to get us a General Kenobi in the chat for him? Perfect. Thank you, Black Knight. Thank you, Sovereign Winter. Okay. And Shiz Kebab and Wep. You're 5 of 100 for Rebel Y-Wing right now? Okay, sweet. Yeah, so overall, finish that Executor. Get that Executor into your account ASAP. I honestly would rather see that over a Leia to start, just because Executors are more important. But Leia into Executor is 100% fine, and then from there into Profundity, I get it, but please get that Savage up. Overall, your mods still need some work, so make sure you're getting as many mods as you can and filtering through them as much as you can. But yeah, I want to see that Savage Relic, dude. And obviously, Bane is on the same level of importance as Savage. So, like, drop everything in Relic Savage right now. Drop everything and then Relic Bane. Those are the two characters you're going to want to relic in a row, because those are characters that you cannot sleep on. That's why you're always broke. Okay, fair enough. Shiz Kebab. We're going to jump into your roster. Current short-term goal is BTLB, Seppi Malevolence, and Malak Revan teams. Farming Watt for long-term JMK goal. Midterm goals are AB teams, so assault battle teams. Night Sisters, Palp, Sith, Imperial Troopers, and CLS. Main question is, what team can I build with this roster and gear priority? This is going to be a really weird suggestion. Really weird. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Hey, ADP. Welcome, welcome. This isn't going to be a video that's like insanely... That right there. If you're going to build Imperial Troopers, you might as well do that. Really easy to get Imperial Super Commando and Gar Saxon up to like Gear 12. It just takes rate 1 currency. They're fairly easy to farm. They'll get you through this entire assault battle at like Gear 9. You know, they're gonna do insane good things for you. So honestly, this might be a good team for you. Also, if you get them up to relic levels, you can of course get them to duo gas as well. So like, I wouldn't sleep on this one 100%. So sorry, just a side thing if you're looking at assault battles. Okay. What team can I build with this roster, and what should be the gear priority? Well, obviously HK should be Relic 7 if you can. I'd take him up to Relic 9. It's essential in this overall account. Okay, so you have Malak unlocked. Your priority for, obviously, for what is it? It would be Raid 2 and Get 1. Should all be Malak. It should all be going to Malak. Don't troll the new guy. Fair. When HK gets a rework, it becomes meta. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't relic HK. Don't put him on your list. Anyways. Okay, so I think that Malik should definitely be like top of your priority list overall. Your next priority for your Omicron should be Qui-Gon Jinn. It looks like you're kind of working on him on the side in preparation for doing it. But Qui-Gon Omicron should be your next Omicron in this account because you already have the Relic Jedi Knight Anakin. Darth Revan with Malik should be like kind of your main focus if you're trying to get an end-all be-all team. This is one of my favorite teams in the game, and for the longest time was my go-to team for just, I'm going to kill people. Like if you're unsure about a team, you throw Darth Revan against it. And so Sith Empire is super, super important. So at least relicking Bastila, at least relicking Malik is going to be pretty dang important for this account. Your long-term goal is JMK. That's kind of a ways out, like kind of a ways, unless you're in a guild that's getting a lot of Wat Tambor shards. I would highly suggest you try and find a guild with a lot of Wat Tambor shards if you haven't already. Josh Muyu, after a big farm, what would be your recommendation for an off period to focus on teams, as in stop farming and start farming mods? Like, are you talking about, like, when should you? Like, after which project? Or that kind of, like, I'm trying to figure out what you're asking specifically. Yeah, like, you should be working on mods every single day. Just, make sure you're farming up mods, going through with the mod filter. If you need a mod filter, go check out the video I have about farming mods. It'll go through a mod filter that'll help you out a lot. And then you can just filter the mods through that, and then as time goes on, then you build up materials, and then you upgrade those mods. You don't overinvest in the mods, and then you kind of rinse and repeat. So mods are kind of like an everyday thing. As for teams, I usually say build upwards until you have to build outwards. And so you just build upwards, you get a GL, you get a big farm done, you do that kind of stuff, and then you hit like Chromium, and you're like, oh shiz, I need more teams. You build out more teams. And then you push upwards again, get another GL, get a meta ship, you hit Erodium, you're like, shiz, I need more fleets, you build outwards. And so that's the kind of the way I do it. It just depends. Some teams you leave kind of where they're at. Some teams you kind of put a lot of work into. And so it just really depends. A lot of the times what you'll do is you'll kind of keep building upwards, and then once a team starts losing its viability, that's when you're kind of just start spreading out the gear to it. So like for instance, Imperial Troopers, this is obviously not my account, but my Imperial Troopers, I have a Relic 3 Veers, but I have a Gear 11 Moff Gideon and a, Gear 12 Range Trooper, but my Piet and my Dark Trooper are Relic, and I'm fine with that. Like, there's no point for me to really take the Relic levels up on Gideon and Range Trooper. It's just not worth it to me. And so I just leave them there. Whereas, like, Darth Revan is an amazing team. All of his characters are, like, requirements for things. Even if you get Sith Empire Trooper, you're looking at characters that are going to be plug and play in any Sith team. And so it really just depends on the team, like what kind of requirements they are. But a lot of times what I do is I build up, I get them done, and then I come back around to the teams later on and kind of finish in the holes, fill in those little gaps and have just like a couple month break from GL farms, and I'll start going through. And so I actually keep track of my side things. If you look in my squads tab, we have this lovely in need of erection tab. And so these are all the characters that are on my list to finish up. And obviously I finished up one recently. And so these are characters that I'm like, okay, eventually I want to get these finished up. And so this list used to be like 30 characters. And I've got it down to this point because I took like a 4-month break and just started relicking the characters that I wanted to do. And so, yeah, it's very team dependent. Yeah, because like Imperial Troopers, like, yeah, I could go and relic the whole Imperial Troopers. Like, I'm not going to regret doing Gideon Range Trooper. It's not going to be something I regret necessarily. It's just, I use it at this level and have zero problems. So what's the point of taking them higher? But at some point you will need to take that break. And I got a couple GLs under my belt. I got a meta fleet under my belt. And then I've buckled down and I stopped farming GLs and I started just pushing through all those side characters. I finished all those farms. Malik relic, Sith Empire Trooper relic, Marauder relic. You get all of those characters relic. Go through, get yourself a Jedi Knight Revan team going really, really well. That kind of thing. So. I just joined and I heard erection. That's pretty poggers. Hey Perez, welcome. Imperial Troopers are also helpful for bike raid, yeah. 100%. But like, I don't know, building for bike raid feels a little to me nowadays, which is unfortunate. I wish I could say that I was, like, oh yeah, build bike raid, but like honestly, the characters you build for bike raid are characters you can use in general. But yeah, you've already you've said that you are far out from a GL, and yes, that is where you're at with this account. And so I want to see you focus down the teams, use the teams you currently have, take the time to finish the teams and build out this roster very nicely. So I want to see you start farming towards Malevolence. I want to see you getting that BTLB Y-Wing. I want to see you finishing this Darth Revan team, especially getting that Malik up. I want to see this account basically take the time. I don't want you to relic HK. If you're going to make a Sith Empire team, I highly suggest you do Darth Revan, Bastila Shan, Sith Marauder, Darth Malik, and then Sith Empire Trooper. HK is just not worth it. He doesn't fit in the meta at all right now, so I wouldn't take him up past this gear 12 that you have him at right now. Mine's at gear 11 still, and I'm 3 years into the game. And then if you want to go for JMK, I want you to look for a guild that has a lot of Watt shards. So go to my Discord, go to Arnold's Discord, go to the SWGO Events Discord, go to one of the Discords that you can get into a good guild and basically be like, hey, I've got Watt ready Geos. I'm looking for a guild that's farming Watt shards. I need like more than 30 Watt shards. And then you go find a guild. So I'm in the one that can. Okay, sweet. So we've already talked about this. Sweet. So yeah, overall, if that's the case, so we've talked about this before. You want JMK. We've talked about your ships. I'm remembering this conversation. Finish your teams. You mentioned that you want like gear and like overall things. First, Omicron should go for Qui-Gon. Your main focus should be Darth Revan. It is an end-all be-all team that is excellent. Going for Jedi Knight Revan's also going to be a solid team in general, but not quite as good as Darth Revan and not quite as versatile, because Darth Revan can be defensive or offensive and do some great things. Don't sleep on your Newt Gunray. Drop a Zeta on him, put him with some droids, put him with some, whoever, and you're going to do some really serious stuff. Great counter to the Qui-Gon Omicron. So, Yoder, do you mind if I watch it on stream tonight? Because I don't have time unless I'm on stream, and I have ADHD, and so if something doesn't show up right in front of me, I'm gonna forget about it. Okay. We just started that territory battle. Nice. Yeah, we won both of our GACs, Storm. We absolutely destroyed both of our opponents. But yeah, overall, I think that's what you should do, is kind of focus down those teams. So Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, and the Qui-Gon Omicron. So, and of course your ships, BTLB. And I am saying in that order. I'm not saying farm all those at the same time. I want to see a Sith Empire team nice and sexy in your roster. That Sith Empire team's insane. Like literally time and time again in Kyber 3, I'm like, I don't know how to go up against that team. Shiz. And I look up the counters. I'm like, oh, Darth Revan's a counter for it. Like Adrad, I'm like, I don't have a lot of experience with Adrad. Darth Revan beats it. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of experience with Seer Junda. Darth Revan beats it. I don't have a whole lot of experience with DTMG. Darth Revan beats it. Like, it's just such an end-all, be-all, solid meta team that, meta, but solidly planted in the meta where, like, it doesn't really drop off, so I highly suggest finishing that Darth Revan first. Oh, that's so sad, IDK. Beaver defended his damn throne. Exactly, dude. Dude, this guy came in and tried to assert dominance. Oh. We showed him what the dam is capable of, that's for sure. Honestly, you can four-man. You can four-man without the Sith Empire Trooper. And so if you want to, you can just leave him out for now. The thing is, he's a great plug-and-play tank in any Sith lineup. He's required for like things like the Leviathan. And so honestly, you're not going to ever regret farming him up. And so I'll leave it up to you. But like, I think you honestly could leave him for a while. But yeah. Oh yeah, I love Set so much. Like, Set is honestly one of my favorite just random characters in the game. We got Mr. CAC. Mr. CAC here. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, I saw two buddies that I haven't talked to in forever. We're just sitting in a voice channel together, so I was just like, oh, I gotta jump in and just do something weird. Anyways. Dropped all of them on your Stormtrooper Kron SLKR? Heck yeah. Mr. CAC isn't responding, so we're going to jump into IDK. IDK, are you here? I would assume you are. You just responded. I will watch it after we finish Run Julie's roster review. So if you look here, we have IDK and then we have Run Julie. So. Just acquired SLKR a few days ago. I said, Mr. CAC, are you here? And then I went through and I was like, hold on, guys. And so I went to go prank the other guy. So I was waiting for a response from you. But if you're here, I am down. You just never responded in chat. Okay, you recently did a review for me. I just want to look at my Ray mods specifically to see if they're set up right, and maybe what I should focus down hard on next. What should my next Omicron be? Okay. So your speed's a little slow. You want over that 500 speed overall. For the event, I believe it's 526 speed is like where you want to be for like the ultimate stuff, but you have her at Relic 7 with everything, so you can probably do it without hitting that overall speed minimum. Health. So I do like the health primaries. Oh, that is a solid health mod. That is actually really beautiful. I love that so much. Yeah, get that up to 6 dot. But these two should be offense. Yeah, I would highly suggest throwing these on offense instead of health. I know a lot of people like the whole beefiness, but your overall goal, you kind of want to shoot for over 500 speed and over 10,000 damage is what you're shooting for. So, for the ultimate tier, you need 505. Yeah, I believe it's either tier 4 or tier 5. That's the 526, and then I think it's 506 is for the ultimate tier, because for some reason they get slower as you go farther in. Bro was paid to keep that 5 dots. Yeah. So I love the arrow. Like, honestly, I'm not going to have you switch the arrows primary because, like, the health arrow with that much speed is going to be beautiful. But, yeah. Yeah, it's the triangle and the cross. These two. Which works out because you don't even have, like, amazing mods on these two anyways. You know, there's only just, 9 speed and 5 speed. And so, like, it works out fairly well. It's not like I'm, like, having you pull off this amazing mod here. So, yeah, you're going to want to remove this one and switch them to offense. You smell a bundle? For what? Hey, Kayla Wheeler. Welcome, welcome. for Treya Trio still viable? I don't know. You are asking the wrong person, Yotter. I don't know enough about the Sith Trio's modding overall. I've modded Treya once, and then I've never looked back because it's a team that you really don't need a ton of speed on. And so I've never really taken the time to mod them. You're a bundler, no doubt. Yeah. I never touched it again. Well, I mean, let's kind of check what people are doing, because I'm actually kind of curious about that. Let's check that real quick. If I can find where I'm looking. There we go. Treya. I wonder if how many people still use it in Kyber. I did not mean to do that. Mods. Yeah, look at that. 28% are still doing it. That's impressive. Can you tell me what the like overall reasoning behind it is? Is it just to keep her alive? Is that the point? What was the point of it? My current opponent failed on GG. Why does everyone fail on him? I don't know. They never fail on my GG. I wish I had your luck. Okay. Let's check. What was the other thing? Focus down hard on next and wish my next Omicron be. Overall, a meta ship is going to do so much for this account. So be sure to be working on these ships. Trying to get your ID 2000 up to 7-star. This should be your next major thing. Like you already have the Razor Crest done, which is like the huge first step that everyone struggles with. So start farming the TIE Bomber right now. Get yourself an Executor ASAP. In the meantime, if you're looking for another project to work on, oh, that's painful, dude. I don't know if we talked about this already, but the Finn Zeta. Where's your Finn? Your Finn Zeta needs to be put on. You have a Zori lying around. Don't be sleeping on this team right here. I think we've talked about this before, but this should be your next Zeta. Is Finn Zeta 100%. That is something you cannot sleep on. It is such a good team. So Finn Zeta in this account. Going for Executor should be your next big project. If you want a middling project where you're like, I want a project in between, CLS into Jedi Knight Luke is going to fit really well in this roster, and then from there you can go to JML. But I think you'll only have time to really do Jedi Knight Luke before you could start heading for Executor. Sounds good, Mr. Potato Pig. You have a great night. Something if Treya got crit, something negative happens. Was it to counter gas? Because if gas crits, then he increases cooldowns. Or was it specifically Treya? That's like something in her kit. I don't know. I'll have to check her kit and take a look. But yeah, so Finn Zeta, go for CLS Jedi Knight Luke while you wait for the ship to finish for your Executor farm, and then I want you to go full in on Executor. If you were to hold a gun to my head and ask me what your next Omicron should be, speaking of that Jedi Knight Luke farm, you have a 7-star Wampa sitting here. Get your Wampa up to Relic level and drop that Omicron on him. You have another immediate team. So Relic 5 Wampa with an Omicron sounds real delicious in this account. So Finn Zeta, Wampa Omicron, go for Executor, Jedi Knight Luke in the meantime while you wait for your Executor farm to finish. Okay, IDK, are you here? Yeah, no problem, Mikak. Just acquired SLKR a few days ago. Currently getting SLKR to Relic 8, getting Bam and Cad Bane to Relic 5, and Relicking Savage, Malik, Aiden, Chupio, JKL in that order before I start farming for Java. Also wondering if my SLKR is well modded. I do love the fact that you're Relicking Savage and Malik. Those are very, very nice. I do 100% agree with those. You don't have an interceptor, so it's like not technically necessary to have a relic item, but it's still going to be helpful in the raid for your guild, and it's also going to be just a helpful character in general in your account. And the fact that you have the Darth Malik with 2 Zayas definitely warrants the relic levels being pushed to like top of the list. SLKR to Relic 8. I mean, if you want to push Relic 8, you can push Relic 8. I love the speed. Your speed's great. I can check the other mods if you want, but like speed is kind of key. Crit damage, offense, absolutely beautiful, dude. I love it. That is excellent speed. I love to see the mods on him. You know, some people say you need to get him up to 590. I don't think that's necessary. I think you have him in the perfect spot. We got a horde tonight? What do you mean, Storm? Alex, be quiet. Not all of us can afford that many Relic 9s. But yeah, so overall, I think your farming path fits fairly well. I think your SLKR is wunderbar. I do love seeing a Cad Bane getting up to Relic. That's always beautiful. Cad Bane and Bam should definitely be solidly Relic 5 at least. I really enjoyed having Xanadu's Blood at Relic 7 and Razor Crest at Relic 6. I feel like it fit really, really well, but you don't have to take them that high. So, yeah, bonus drops are coming up, so you get prepped now. Yeah, Crew is great at Relic 9, SLKR is great at Relic 9, but Relic 9ing Hux, not really necessary. Relic 9ing Faust, not really necessary. So, you know. But yeah, I don't see a problem with your overall farming path at all. Yeah, it's just to make sure that you kind of take first turn and make sure that they can survive hits. I really like the high relic levels for them. So. Was I playing Swago pre-Datacron? Yes. Yes. When Yotter, when was the nerf? When was the great nerf? Here, we'll put it this way. Yotter, I started playing 3 months after Arnold's free-to-play account. Does that give you a good time period? So let's see. Yeah, so July 2021. So yeah, I started the year that happened, and I started about like 5 months before it happened. So I kind of, or not even 5, like 3 months before that happened. So like I didn't know anything about the game when the nerf happened, and so like when I first started watching Arnold videos, I was like, what is this nerf everyone's talking about? I'm so confused. So who's playing before Gear 12 was a thing? Oh gosh. Back in my day, we didn't have this fancy Gear 12. Anyways. Beautiful IDK. I honestly don't have really any opinions offhand. First order officer is faster than Hux. PS, your fastest character. You have a good concept of who should be fast. For how low GP you're at, your mods look good. You already have a plan to improve ships, and I love to see that. That's kind of the big thing that I'm always worried about. You're already working on your, echelon. You already have your special forces done. Absolutely beautiful, dude. You're looking great. Keep going on your current path. I have zero problems with it overall. It is kind of weird to see this account is not going for Sith Eternal. Like, I feel like Executor and Sith Eternal just makes sense. Like, Jabba, yes, great mods and everything, but you're fighting your way into an entirely different side of the game without finishing kind of the farm that makes sense most. But hey, you do you, boo. Maybe ADP, just maybe. I was playing when Chirrut was meta, I think. Back in, I mean, you say back in my day, Carbontes were a rarity, but that was like before the raid changes, so it's only been like a year since like Carbontes were one of the biggest pain in the butts. ADP still wants evasion meta to come back. Oh gosh. Yeah, I wish I had kept up when I first started playing. The first time I started playing was 2018. End of 2018 was the first time I played this game, and I wish I had kept going. So. When I started, Fleet wasn't a thing. How's your quad mate? I don't have quad mate. I did not push for quad mate like at all. Are you licking my pillow? I will stab you. Okay. She does this weird thing where like she'll randomly decide your pillow is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted, and she'll just sit there licking my pillow for like a couple minutes straight, and I can't hear it because I have my headphones on, and so I'll turn around and there's just this big wet spot on my pillow, and I'm like, that's disgusting, Mara, stop. Come here. Timmy. Hi, poopers. Hi. I love you. Okay, down. Did you hear Arnold's dog poop story in the stream today? No, I wasn't able to make like any of the stream. I was busy like the entire time up to when stream started. Sounds good, Mr. GAC. You have a wonderful day. Datacron isn't lasting forever. Okay, so you're just trying to go for a defense. I mean, Executor can kind of like fill that hole for you, but I get it 100%. Okay. I love you. If someone wants to donate $1, we can give Mara a treat. I bet you want a treat, don't you? You don't actually smell that bad. Still need to give you a shower this weekend. How old is Mara? That is an excellent question. She is... Wep coming in with the 90 and 9.99. Thank you, my friend. Whoa. Come here. Here. Stay. She is... Yep. 2 years and a month. Yep. Yeah, if I recall correctly, her birthday is March 8th. And so she's had her birthday last month. Get down. 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 Good girl. Love you. Such a good poopers. I would like to feed the baby. Okay. I have a couple ideas for different fun things to do. So you know how you can put up like little like clips from different things up on the screen. I'm currently working on that stuff, and hopefully by next week I'll have them. And that is one of the ones I'm going to be getting. Is I would like to feed the baby for giving Mara a treat. So, oh no. So really quick. ADP. Yeah. So yeah, it's a mechanical and habitual thing to be learned, and none of us enjoy it. I think it's one of the funniest acronyms we have in the game for that reason. Name the next dog Luke. Oh, that'd be cute. Heck yeah. Deploying is so much fun. Okay, and IDK, I think we answered all your questions. We looked at your account. Yeah, you're good. Let's do Run Julie. Start a Dark Force War. Okay, Run Julie, are you here in the chat? Okay. So you want to do CLS, Gas, Revan. You have an Executor. Okay. Sounds good. A lot of work to do on CLS, Gas, and Revan. Okay. You have the Finn Zeta. I'd love to see that. Let's just check. See if you have any kind of holes that I'm seeing. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through all my streams. It'll be really easy to find, but I'm gonna go through all my streams, and I'm just gonna clip the portion of me going through each roster and seeing a Gear 12 Savage, because it's been like every roster for like months, and I'm gonna make a video. Alright, I'm gonna make a video because, like, guys, he's ready to offer you his wife. He wants to offer you his wife, but you are sleeping on him. Do I play MSF? I used to play MSF. I haven't played in probably over a year. The last time I played was honestly around the same time Arnold stopped playing. It was right after Rogue came out, I believe. Rogue? Phoenix? I don't remember. Whoever the next horseman was after MILF. But yeah. So many Zetas applied to... I mean, that happens with Lightspeed bundles. So, I mean, I don't fault people for lack of Zetas at this point. From overpower to underpower. Streaming until I see a Gear 12 Savage. But the Kairos. It's a 100 Kairos. Like... You... Hold on. Let's... You just put 400 Chirotechs on a character that doesn't have an official team, who becomes obsolete and goes to JMK, and that is the best spot for her in the game. The best that you can do with her is a Gideon team, because if you give her team of Jedi over to Qui-Gon Omicron, it's going to do better than her team for holds always. And you just used 400 Chirotechs on her instead of 100 Chirotechs on Savage, who can solo teams. Like, I don't know. It's just, Savage is just, it shouldn't be something slept on. Yeah, JMK with a Kron is great and all. Yeah, 100%. But a Kron is a Kron. It's going to last 4 months and then it's going to go away. It's the same idea as, like, people who are relicking, or were relicking, Sidious for the Kron. I'm like, especially because I know for a fact you're not going to get Sith Eternal anytime soon. You're relicking a worthless character to use. And, like, I get it. It pushes you a little higher for 4 months. But now you have a worthless character in your account. Yeah, I'm not saying that this account is bad by any means. I'm just saying the argument of, you know, oh, but it's 100 Kairos is not a valid argument. Like, this is still a good account. Like, there's a Marin here to go with the Night Sisters, which I appreciate. You know, didn't sleep on their Lightspeed bundles. They have Rey, they have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, they have a Relic Zori, which, I mean, I wish I had a Relic Zori. They have a Relic 5-star killer, which is something I see slept on a lot. So, like, you know, does he have adult Cal? I don't think so, no. Nope. A lot of Zetas aren't applied. Yes, Gear 1 gas. Okay, so have a lot to work to do. CLS, gas, Revan. Wondering what I should focus after. GL or Profundity or... Okay, so if you're going for the fastest way to get to Kyber 1, it's going to be for Profundity as your next big project. So finish out your teams. I 100% agree. You have a lot of farms that are like partially done. Savage hurts my soul a lot. But overall, you have some farms that are just like, you know, you could relic up your Savage. You could finish off your CLS and get them all relicked. You know, you have these little projects here and there, and it sounds like you're already working on them, which is great. And so I think that's a great plan overall. Your next big project, I would say it would be Profundity if you want the best bang for buck. It is a little hard to get to. That is a Relic 9 you're trying to put into your roster, which is always rough. If you're looking for an easier farm to get to, JML is going to be an excellent farm for you. So is going to be Sith Eternal. So whichever one kind of floats your boat and you want some more offensive teams, that's the way to go. If you're looking for a defensive way of going about things, I would go Profundity Jabba. But you're kind of at a point where you're very open in the game. Because of the light speed bundles that you have the ability to go for, if you had a Wat Tambor, you'd be fairly close to JMK. If you had, if you kept going with gas and that kind of thing, you're close to Lord Vader. You just have to farm up some bad batch. You're very open right now, so you can go a lot of ways. My personal way that I think is the best way to go after a light speed bundle and after you have an Executor is going to be the route of Rebels. So JML, Profundity, Jabba, Leia, I think is the best way to go about it. So Leviathan is not something that I can ever suggest to people, Alex. As much as I would like to be like, yes, go for Leviathan, the problem remains, this person has no way to farm Malgus. It's just no way. Going for JML or going for Sith Eternal will give them a way to get Malgus, but we are very far away from that. But yeah, Twitch streams, you're in a very open spot in your roster. I think finishing up your teams is a great idea, but I would go for Profundity, and then I would kind of go into the Rebel Triumvirate, and I think that is going to be the best thing for your overall farming path if you're looking to get into Kyber as fast as possible and get into Kyber 1 as fast as possible. So I'm farming Leviathan on my alt, and I have HK47 Relic before unlocking Darth Revan. Alex, that is a 3-year farm that you're doing right there. To put that into perspective, for those of you who are wondering, so if you're playing 100% free to play, it's a 3-year farm for Leviathan. This account is 3 years and 1 month old. Like, yeah. And so you're waiting until this point to get Leviathan, basically. Kids will graduate college and she'll still be at 230 of 330. Fair. Alex, how? Explain to me how. Unless you're spending oodles of money, Alex. How? Because you have to farm Malgus. You have to farm the Fury class. And to get Malgus, you need a team that can beat the Malgus node. Like, I don't know what you're planning on doing, but I'll be impressed if you can pull it off, Alex. Baby Cal can do it with Rey. Oh, that's cool. He knows someone at CG. Okay, Lemon, are you here? While I wait for Lemon to come up, I'm actually going to take one last look at you, Twitch, and just take a look at your mods and your ships and see what your off meta is looking like. Already have all the Proving Grounds nodes at 3 stars? When did you start your alt account, is the question. Okay, we're looking at mods and we're looking at off meta. 345 for Amara Jade. That is gorgeous. It looks like you have a good grasp of who should be fast. I would like to see Resistance Hero Finn a little bit faster, but overall, it looks like you have a pretty good grip of who should be fast. I would get your First Order Officer faster than your Hux. You know, get him like 25 speed faster than your Hux if you can. Even if you have to drop your speed on your Hux a bit. Also, if you're using the Qui-Gon Omicron, which you are, I would increase Jedi Knight Anakin's speed. Swap out his mods for speed. And the reason that you do that is because his speed is translated into offense overall. And so I would give him speed mods instead of these crit damage mods that you have on him currently. Okay, sweet Ben Kenobi. I will hop into your roster in just a moment. You have the Echelon. You have stuff here. You're working on the BTLB. Yeah, I'm not worried about your account. Keep going, dude. Good job. Left it there for 2 years, around August of 2022. Yeah, so what is that, 2.5 years? We'll add in another 2 weeks, but about 2.5 years. What? Hi, RB, quick one. What is the best comp? Sorry, my brain was trying to process how you're trying. So, hey, Rabbit Beaver, a quick one. What is the best comp for Malgus Event and Proving Grounds? Depends on the teams that you have in your roster. Like, you know, if you have a Sith Eternal Bane, it's obviously going to 3-star it. So it really just depends on what you have in your roster. If you have an SLKR, you're going to need things like Malik and Treya and that kind of thing. 1.5 years of active play. At current moment, yes, but you still have another 12 months before you hit the Leviathan. And that's if you're, you know, that's also dependent on if you're using crystals to, you know, refresh the nodes and that kind of thing. Okay, so what is the best comp for Malgus? Yeah, so it really just depends. If you have SLKR, you're going to need things like Malik. If you have, you know, I've heard people say that they've done, you know, the Malgus Proving Grounds node with SLKR with, like, good mods. I still have yet to do it, and I still have yet. Every single person that has commented on that video and said they've done it, I've responded and said, send me your mods so I can test it out. And not a single one has sent me their mods or their ally codes. And I'm like, guys, I can't test things and get it out to people if you don't tell me information. I'm not going to sit here and keep testing because I did that for hours when I first started playing Proving Grounds. How much longer are you streaming? Not long, honestly. We're about to close up. We're just going to watch a video together after we do a couple more accounts. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke lead is kind of the go-to. It's Jedi Knight Luke lead. But, you know. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, Caleb, is like people are like, oh, it requires a relegate, and I'm like, I've seen people not do it at relegate. And they're like, oh, it requires this, and like, I don't know, it just, everything doesn't seem to work. And no one seems to be willing to share their secrets with me. And the moment they do is the moment that I put it out there, I'm like, okay, this is how you do it. But until then, you know. Currently working on JKCK, working on finishing Finn Zori. I do love that. Don't know who to focus on next. Close to Rey or go for Profundity or Leviathan. Also wondering about my GL mods. Okay. I mean, psyched for Out of Context 3. Okay, Yotter, I gotta ask, am I gonna be copyright struck for something that you put in there? Like, is there music in there that I can't use? Anything like that? Like, am I actually able to watch it on stream without getting in trouble? 565 is not bad for Kylo Ren. I usually like to get him above 570, but you have some solid mods there. Offense, crit damage, looking sexy. I love to see it. Yeah, I don't know, Ryan, man. I mean, I could try it again, but like, it's just no one's been forthcoming with a way that's worked, and so I've just never bothered to go in. And like those who say that it's worked, they're like, oh, I reliced my crew, and I'm like, I'm not willing to do that. That's ridiculous to just do a proving grounds node. Yeah, absolutely, Alex RG. Send them to me, and I'll 100% test them out. From the Outrider stream where he kills Gary, you can mute that part. Is there like a song that's playing that's copyright when he kills Gary? Okay, anyways. Sith Eternal. Just butt tons of health. Yep. Nice. Yeah, if you don't have the press the advantage Zeta, then you're fine, but most people have the Zeta. Okay. Sounds good. I've actually been seeing more and more JMK swapped out of speed mods and into offense mods, which has been interesting. But apparently it hits harder and makes it better. I don't know. Yeah, overall, I mean, they're plenty fast, that's for sure. Yeah, I agree, Yara. That's what I was thinking too. I'm trying to remember, isn't like the priority is more all health mods than speed mods? I thought it was shifting to that lately. Speed potency. This is the one I think is the best personally, just because he's taunting constantly. You don't necessarily need the speed too much. 544, you can pretty much do that with just the health mods. But I mean, hey, if people want to do speed health, I mean, that's what most people are using. Dude, yeah, high tenacity, anything on, yeah, that's a pain. He doesn't taunt as much if he loses protection. True. I'm not saying switch this. I'm saying hold on to that. I'm saying just swap out the speed for the health, because, you know, as long as you can keep him alive, the better. So, I'm not saying don't move away from protection. I'm saying the set, not the primary. What was your other questions? Sorry, it's getting late for me. Currently working on JKCK, working on finishing Finzori. Don't know who to focus next. So you're close to Ray. So I'm guessing you're Lsp. Yeah, it looks like Lsp. Yeah, so you're 100% going to go for Ray. This is killing me, though. You have some holes, bro. Brother. These are some serious holes. You have the Omicron invested in both of these characters and have them at gear 12. I want to see these two characters as like top priority. Like, sure, finish JKCK, especially if it's for your guild, but these two should be like next on your list. Starkiller and Savage Opress need to be at Relic 5. It does so much for you overall. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in the game, you're gonna find a home for them. And with Darth Treya, they can basically take down a whole lot of side pieces on most GLs. You know, pick apart all kinds of GL teams and even counter a couple GLs. So don't sleep on this. Relic that Savage. Relic 5 Savage, Relic 5 Starkiller. 100%. As for major projects, I think Profundity should be the next thing. You have, you know, the overall kind of thing is, you know, 2 GLs for every 1 meta ship, and you have 5 GLs and only 1 meta ship right now. So I think Profundity is really going to help this roster. So that would be my suggestion to you, my friend, is going to be going for Profundity. But before that, please relic your Savage and your Star Killer. So relic Savage, relic Star Killer, go for Ray, go for Profundity. That would kind of be my order of operations for this account, because you're already so close to Ray that it's not really, there's not really a good point to, you know, not go for her. Alex RG, sure, we will check your mods really quick, and then we're gonna watch Out of Context, and then I gotta get off. Because I told my buddy that I would play with him tonight, and I don't know when he is getting home or anything like that. But he said he would be down at 9, and it is currently 9:01. So, Alex, you said your Phasma mods. Oh gosh, what is it? An additional 170? Yeah. Yeah, you think you need her a little faster? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if 412 speed is fast enough for a Captain Phasma, dude. Gosh. Sounds good. It's Nova. It's insane. Yeah, so this is the guy that we were talking about recently, just a little bit ago, who has all Relic 9 First Order. Not quite all. Not quite all. He's missing 2. How dare he? If you're gonna do a PP, you need to go full in on that PP. Don't half do a PP. So... yeah, I got her. We will. But yeah, no, this guy's First Order is wild. You almost have more speed on your Phasma than you have on your Supreme Leader Kylo. Goodness gracious. Okay. That was loud. I'm glad, Ben Kenobi. Thank you for the €2. You are amazing, my friend.
Guess what? When you're in a Polish family, it's not just Dad's job to smack the living daylights out of you. You got passed around. I went home. Dad beat me up. I saw my Jadek a week later. He beat me up. My Vujek, he beat me up. I saw my grandpa that I haven't seen in several years. We met at Christmas. He beat me up for it. Everyone just, it's like you get passed around. Bro is trauma flexing. I don't know anyone from Crescent City, Illinois.
I'm gonna move myself up here.
I don't care that you've been trying to reach me. I am trying to wail or fail. No! All right, say it with me. I have spoken. Oh. What's your problem, kid? Yeah, there's nothing to test. It's just 2 days back to back. It just... Oh, Jesus. What do these fellas do? Let's double check. Yeah. Whatever a droid ally damages an enemy with target lock, recover 10% protection. I'm losing my mind right now. Easy, get your trash legendary out of here. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, finish the job.
I love the little faces at the bottom.
We're raving hard. How can I right, Nicole! What's going on, girls? Oh, man, you should be seeing it. This other person's like, they're like crying. We're like literally giving them a new asshole right now. I'm sorry. There we go.
Turn it down so I don't get copyright struck. Okay.
That was a messy matchup as expected, but I think we'll be able to get through this. We're probably gonna take a stun or two.
I wanted to get out of the way because, like, if I'm down here,
that's fine. That's fine. Freaking come on, damn Poe. God damn you, Poe. Freaking
like,
Poe.
I don't know where I should be because, like, if I'm down here, I'm covering up him. If I'm right here, I'm covering up subtitles. If I'm right here, I'm covering up above chat, like right there.
Game, this is the one that's stopping me. Okay, get him out right. Take it away.
Yeah, like, I mean, I can see everything. It's you guys that I'm worried about.
They want
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I would certainly like.
Wrong game, Gary! Wrong game! They're not sponsoring today! That's coming out of your paycheck. We just gave free advertisement, right? Pull up the replay. Pull up the replay. 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 We got the replay. Can I get a replay?
Is there Zero Finn Zeta worth it? I have both Zori Zetas, Finn, but don't have Rose or Resistance Zero Finn. Don't put on Rose unless you're planning on putting the Omicron. I'm in the way. There we go. The Omicron is fantastic for Rey, so 100%.
Stand up our own version of Darth Malgus. We're gonna have design conversations.
That is.
They're gonna have a poster sign.
He looks so young. I forget how young he looks when he doesn't have his glasses on.
Word from the next coming of Jesus.
Like, look at those eyes. He looks so young.
Oh! Hold on, back up. Hold on, I gotta see that again.
To answer your question, yes, Zori Omicron's amazing. Resistance Hero Finn, definitely worth it. It definitely pushes the turn meter train fairly well and gets you back into the game faster. And so as an overall Zeta, yeah, I think it's worth it. Would I take it over most other Zetas? No. Bare minimum, like, I'm looking at Finn Zeta and the Zori Zetas. After you have that, all the rest are optional, and you can move on to other teams, and then circle back when you have extra Zetas for Resistance Zero Finn. So.
Walter, put your dick away, Walter.
Let's go fist shot team. All right. Admiral Radis, coming Sporadis. We'll give it a few more. We'll give it like 5-10 minutes.
Oh no!
Busy, we'll climb up a little bit more.
Oh no!
Mike Hard. I don't know. I want to hear. Yeah, give me a. I want something hard. Give me a. Stat.
I was there for that stream. It made me laugh so hard that he fell for Mike.
I'm looking at you. Don't you dare.
Okay, fun fact, guys. My uncle's name is actually Mike Hawks, and I don't know why he goes by Mike. Why can't he just go by Michael? But he insists his name is Mike. And he introduces himself as, "Hi, I'm Mike." And it's like, no, dude. Don't say your first and last name. Don't shorten your first name to Mike. Please. Like, yeah.
Take that out of context right there.
We're coming. We're coming hard.
I'm gonna come.
No, Gary, no. No, Gary, no. I'm coming.
Oh, why was that sound effect in there? Bad Yotter.
We'll go to the Kyber Club real quick. Come with me. Get the music going. Oh, give me some more air horns. It's a lot more awkward without the music blasting. Oh. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. Ooh, 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 yeah. Oh, hold on. We got to do a dance number here. Come with me. Let's go. We got to celebrate the night. Oh,
That's
yeah.
so awkward without music playing.
Dude.
Like, that's so awkward.
What the fucking shit?
Oh.
Dude, what the hell? This is so freaking hilarious.
Deflection and dodge does not need to be in this game for whatever reason. And I know it's not the perfect analogy, just boil it down to simple terms. When I was looking at this, it's like the Geneva Convention. Oh! Oh! What the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck you doing, man? Thank you. Just give me a second, okay? It's a finagle, it's a dance, it's a tango. It takes 4 to tango, 3 on my side, 1 on Malik. It was gonna happen eventually. What the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck you doing, man?
Where is she? Somebody's
That intro is so weird. That video was like, it wasn't a great video because no one cares. And I'm not saying that to be mean at all. It's just no one's at that point, and those that are, I've heard the mission's fairly easy. And so that video, like, it tanked hard for the first couple hours that it was out. And he had to like change the title and make it super clickbaity to get people to click on it. And I was just like, I'm sorry, dude. I know like you're trying to get it out there so people can get help, but like no one cares.
I promise I'm on drugs. It's just, I feel very high.
I'll never make it to Mandalore. I can't. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna keep having to move myself around here. He seems way too practiced at that motion. I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't know.
You know, I'm a man of many talents, but thank goodness I didn't voice all the Star Wars characters.
a domain of evil. It is only what you can do.
I can't. Let's keep moving. Oh, kill me if you dare. Oh. Boy, I killed him.
I freaking love Kid May.
Oh boy. Oh man. I guess all the high
Yoder, do you still play this game?
Tonight.
I actually have never played this game. I've watched a couple friends play it.
Alright, dude. What the flip?
Wow! You're so good at this game! Come on, come on, get some tongue in there. That's it, no tongue. I don't love myself that much, apparently.
Man, it changed too frequently. Fair.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
You still do? Not often, but you still do? Nice. Oh, dude, I miss the pod racing game so much.
I get banged this time. No mods on his buddy. Yes! Yes! Here, can you translate that for me? Hold on. We'll try this again. Hold on. No mods on his buddy. No mods. She mod my buddy till I vein. She may have got a little boo-boo on the head. Can you see that? Oh, what? Hey, don't eat the camera!
It got to a point with my buddies that were playing Marvel Snap where they were so obsessed.
Holy cow, I never... Did you guys feel that? Like, just turning off the music. I just felt like this weird...
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Subscribe. Here, let's check this. Okay, here you go, Yoder. You ready? You ready? I subscribed. 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 Merry Christmas. A lot of spotlights on cards that would just get nerfed in 2 weeks. Did you see the first one though? No. No, I have not seen the first one. I've only watched the second and the third. I'll watch the first one, I promise. Okay. Oh. It's Daly's Day. For ability block or only stun and fear? I believe it's ability block as well. Let me check. Rahuff. Where's Rahuff? There's Rahuff. Prevented from using an ability during their turn. They recovered 40% health and protect. I believe that also fits ability block, yes. Awesome. Well, where is our thingy-majig? I don't know if anyone's still playing or doing anything tonight, but we are going to see if we can find someone to raid. But big thanks to those who have contributed today. Ben Kenobi and Wep Pliskin, you are amazing. You are helping out my back because my back is breaking from my job and this awful chair it's missing a wheel and causing Mara to get super stressed. So big thanks to those who contributed. I will take a look to see if we can find anyone that we can raid. Big thanks to our damn best members, former and current. It's just, you know, you always have that title no matter what because you paid for the subscription once, and I love you with all my heart for that. Big thanks to our damn sugar daddy River Creation, who's tied with Snack Attack with $69. Big thanks to our damn elite. You guys are awesome. You keep things going. You keep the lights on. Will the outro song be available on Spotify one day? The plan is yes. I'm planning within the next 6 months we will have songs on Spotify, but I want to get a nice repertoire of music under our belt before we throw anything on. We do have someone who is currently streaming, and that would be the Scribbles. I believe Scribbles is still streaming. So, looks like for some reason he's in the States according to his stuff, which is interesting. So, 6 months is sooner than GL's, which is nice, fair. Yeah, it was good to have you here, Yotter. And we're going to end the stream, so for those of you who want to join us over hanging out with Scribbles over doing his Grand Arena, it'll pop up right at the top of chat saying all of us are going this way, or if you just wait like a minute, it'll pop us right over. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys